We're live. We're live.
We're live?
We're live. We're live. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV and Smoky Mountain Travel TV. We're live. We're at the Go Coaster, 1341 Wares Valley Road in Pigeon Forge, where you should be right now. Go Coaster, as you can see, we have lots of people behind us. They're all here. Everybody loves the coaster. And, of course, we've got Dry Creek Beard Care here. And Frog King.
How's everybody
Are
doing?
you framed up? Did I frame you up?
Yeah, you got me good
I
in
got
there.
you good there?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Right in the
You
middle.
can take it off of me now.
No, we're going to leave it on. And I have the toe cam. And they look
What?
I got the toe cam.
As long as you don't have a cam, we're good.
Oh, I got that too. That's on the bidet.
That's on a different channel.
That's a whole nother, that's fans only. Fans only.
Smoky Mountain, Smoky Mountain only fan.
Smoky Mountain
It's
toilet
fan
cam.
because there's only one person that's
One,
subscribed.
the only one.
Only one.
And they can't move. They're tied up. They're in solitary confinement. So how is everybody tonight? It's a Saturday night. We got 6 in the room. Just started. I think I got chats in here. I have no idea. One of you guys will let me know. 'Cause I always forget to read them, and I'm sorry because that's the way I am. And I haven't done a live here in a while, but I appreciate all of you being here. It's Saturday night. Probably you're at home sitting on your butts watching TV. There's nothing on TV better than this. Vacation Station TV and Smoky Mountain Travel. Notice I had the two of them in there because I really want you to go to Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Check that one out. And soon maybe a third channel will be starting working. Yeah, I've had Smoky Mountain Travel for a while. Just haven't paid attention to it. You know, it's more about the Smokies without my nonsense. It's more visual than audio. You know, so that, because some people say, shut up. They tell me all the time, shut up.
Right.
Or shut up.
There's not going to be any Trump stuff posted on there?
No. And speaking, it is a wonderful day in America. I'm so happy. Isn't it wonderful? We beat the hell out of the left. And this is a red state, but the thing is, almost the entire United States turned red. And so much for the blue wave. It was kind of a low tide for the left.
It was on the coast, and it was.
It just wasn't good. All this promise of happiness and joy. The only thing I was happiness and joy was the next morning when I got up and Trump was president. That's when I was happy and joyful.
They didn't find a box with 300,000 votes in it somewhere.
That was my main worry, was that because everything was going too smooth, and you know how that is. I could almost see hands on a carpet that was ready to be pulled out from under Trump. And I was saying, something's got to go on. But I think what happened is so many Americans are fed up. They've had enough of this nonsense lefty crap. I mean, the loony lefty has really showed their true colors, and now they can go back to hiding. I did make major investments in Kleenex tissues, a couple $100,000 there, tampons, and Xanax. So I should be a really rich man at the end of this month, because all I hear is whining, right? All you hear is bitching and whining from the left going, oh, he's a fascist. Let me tell you something.
That's all it's been on
The
Twitter.
fascist Hitler. It didn't work 4 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago. It didn't work because people don't fall for that crap anymore. You lefties need to get a new playbook, because the old playbook is really getting smudged. And Pantsuit Kamala there, where's she going to work? Where's she going to? Nobody's going to believe that crazy bitch. I mean, she's completely out of her mind.
CNN, maybe. That's the only place for
MSNBC.
Yes, MSLSD, yeah. All those places, they have lost so many views now. Their viewership has plummeted. I really believe that the end of the type of news networks are in the future, because they're so bought and paid for. I feel sorry for you people that watch those channels, because they're lying to you. They lied to you for the last, 2 years straight, 4 years with Biden, and then 2 years while Trump was getting his momentum. They lied to you, and you believe this nonsense. You really believe that
They were
he's
always bad, but just completely overboard.
completely over the edge. And what's happened is America has spoken. It has said, there's something wrong here. And anybody with half a brain knows that there is something wrong. You got what used to be a good party, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, because the Republicans are truly what the Democrats stood for, and now the Democratic Party has gone so far to the left that they're the good Democrats, and there are good Democrats, they just don't like what's going on, but they didn't dare speak. See, they were told and ordered, be a good citizen or you're going to lose your job or you won't get voted in next time. So they felt that they had to follow and toe the line, which obviously, how'd that work out for you? Huh? You have a country that's red. There was, I almost said something. I crapped my pants when I saw on CNN, I don't know if you caught this, when they did they showed the United States and how many counties or places that Kamala got blue, and the nation's map went up. There wasn't a spot. Now what does that tell you, idiots? That you put the wrong person in there. She wasn't even voted in there. She was appointed in there.
I was going to say that's it. They didn't even give them a chance to vote on that.
Well, that's Obama who got in the middle of that, and Pelosi, and so what happened is Schumer. And did you see I don't know if you caught the 5 actors? They've already left the United States because of what's going on with Diddy.
Oh.
They're on the list. They're on.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
It's amazing how many people are on that list, and Frog King has been to the Diddy parties at least 1,000 times. In fact, you got a bottle of baby oil in your back pocket?
Case in my car.
I got a 55-gallon drum I
Yeah,
brought you. There's
that's
Tom.
excellent. I'm oiled up right now just in case.
I'm getting ready to be oiled up. And speaking of oiled
And I'm
up,
leaving.
speaking of, you can get oiled up with this.
I told you not to do that.
That was a weird
A segue, but this is excellent. I got to show both. I want to spin my phone. This is the latest. Is this even out yet?
It's out.
It's out. These are the Christmas scents from Dry Creek Beard Care, and I smelled them. And this one is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I hope that's not backwards, but that's. Doesn't that smell? Smell this one. Smell this one. That's Christmas Eve. And this one here.
Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Leslie.
Who?
What's that?
Who's there?
Lori.
Lori who? Not my ex-wife.
No.
Maybe. Do we know?
I got a list of them.
Well,
Now this is Christmas cookie.
it is.
Damn.
No, that was not crazy.
That is.
No.
I want to
Did you
eat
get my
this.
text, Leslie?
This smells so. It smells like a sugar cookie.
Smells like a cookie
Okay,
for
you
Santa
did,
Claus.
sorry.
Yes, it does.
Too much going on. Oh, well, okay. Thank
And you can also
Okay.
baste it on yourself.
You're a sweetie.
There's good stuff available at drycreekbeardcare.com. What a great gift. Can they buy them in pairs like
Both
this?
for 44.
Both for 44.
Both for 44 or 25 each.
25. Sounds like something we do here at the coaster.
That's right.
1 for 25, 2 for 40. 2 for 44. 1 for 25.
25.
Buy the pair. Give them. These are nice. You can get them at Dry Creek Beard Care, right there.
They're 100% soy wax from U.S. farmers.
Are they really?
100%
farmers.
So it's not all the paraffins
No.
that you
No.
find
No.
in other candles.
Just like our other stuff.
So these don't smoke much.
They don't smoke at all.
Oh,
You have
see?
you have to make sure you trim the wick
Yes.
after
After
each burn.
each burn, you should always
Or it will
trim your
stop.
wick
After it
because they'll
cools.
smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
So trim your wick.
Trim your wick.
Quarter of an inch, right?
Denise said it.
And there's
Trim
and
your
there's
wick.
instructions on the bottom of each candle. So trim your wick before the next burn.
Yep.
We're talking about the candles.
Yeah, oh. I thought we were still talking about baby oil.
Yeah.
You only trim your wick once in life.
Well, only one when it gets caught in the zipper.
Thank God you're not old enough to remember that.
One
But
time that only happens one
There's
time.
instructions on the bottom. I don't know about that.
I don't
but
know
there's
about
instructions
that.
on the bottom of the candle.
I don't know
I
about that.
keep looking. I don't see any instructions.
I
down
disagree
there.
with what Tom said. I may have been an infant, but I still remember that.
Oh man!
So
Couldn't unzip it. Couldn't zip it up. It's what the hell do I do now?
There you
Ma, Dad, somebody. Right?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
girls
You
wouldn't
guys get the
understand
drink
that.
over there.
Hmm?
What do you think?
My Diet Coke takes
Use
okay.
the thing change?
Am I getting any? I'm not getting it on my screen. Are there
Again?
chats in there?
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything. What the hell?
Lori says hello, Frog.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Sorry, I recon.
Comment on my
Yes, she did. I seen that. I liked it. She, okay,
I
so
don't see
it's
it.
100% soy wax, pure soy wax, and the wick is 100% cotton, no lead, no zinc. So just like our
Very nice.
soaps, just like our beard care, just like our body sprays, etc., etc.
I always keep.
Natural.
And You can check the car, call me a liar right now, but
I
both
believe you.
my
I've seen it
cars,
in there.
We've
you've
seen
seen
it.
it.
I've seen
I
it in
have
there.
the beard care right on my console, so when I want to be fresh,
Okay.
I put that on, and people, what is that? What is that? What is
So
that
you
alluring
use
on?
that beard oil, it's like throughout the course of the day. It's not like in the morning. I don't know, 'cause I
All
never
day.
have a beard.
You can reapply.
Yeah.
I
We've
do.
got some
So-
guys that or the balm as a.
And I'll tell you
as
what
a
else
cologne.
works good
Yeah.
is your hand
Huh,
cream.
'cause,
the
I
pump.
told you,
Yeah.
I have
There
still
is
a couple
I
of
don't
the
start
bars
my
of the
morning off
tobacco
without
field
putting that
soap.
around my
The
whole
lotion
face.
on.
And if the beard stuff smell like that, and you can
Can
smell
you?
that.
Yes.
Just a
Yes.
thought. Can you
during
put
the day.
a
Yeah.
tight?
The soap is
I'll
great
make
for
one
a few
with a
hours
tightener.
under.
Yeah, with
No,
what?
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. We've got
We
body
try.
spray in it,
Yeah.
body
We can try.
wash.
I'll let you know.
It smells
Because it
so
works
good.
now.
But yeah, the
When
oil.
I wake
we'll
up
have
in the
people-
morning,
some
these
guys
things you
use the
can hang
oil
Christmas
or the
balls
balm.
off
You
these
can use butter too, but it's
But-
Use
softer.
the use
as
a balm or
a,
butter in the morning,
cologne.
and then the oil at night.
Well, he's talking about guys that don't have a beard, but like
Oh,
the scent. In
just-
any of our scents,
You
some
can
guys
use-
will use
We
it.
have a couple of gentlemen that uses a balm as a deodorant.
Huh.
I wouldn't doubt it. It smells that good.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah.
good. It's
I'll
really
tell you,
good.
guys, listen, and ladies, you want to get your man something that he will appreciate besides a tie and a divorce paper? You get Dry Creek Beard Care. Me too. All four of them. All four of them.
You got them framed up, don't you?
Oh yeah, with their pictures with a circle and a line through them.
A hotel room. 'Cause that's what happens when you get kicked out when you get divorced.
go to a hotel
You go to a
room. Or the
hotel
car.
room. Or the car, right. And I was working and living in this hotel, and I had one of the waitresses in my room, because, I got divorced, and all of a sudden the process server bangs on the door, and half the door opened up, like almost naked, reaching out. I'm just like, thank you very much
Thank
for the
you.
paperwork. Throw
It's
it on.
expected.
What's that?
Hey there.
Hey.
There he is. He made it.
It's pixely off and on and buffery off and on. Are those words? Or did I just make them up? Off and on, not all the time.
If I got any closer to the,
Here, can you smell those?
I hope is it really buffering?
Off and on, not all the time.
Off and on. I mean, nothing.
It's okay right now. Just
Okay,
off
good.
and on, it will buffer and off and on.
Which one's that?
Look at Leslie putting the link in there and everything.
Very good. Thank you, Leslie. I can't.
So something's wrong with my stupid phone again. Really? Let me go out back in.
So I have noticed that since Tuesday, there's a difference in the air. Now I don't know if it's me.
I do see it now. Thank you, Leslie. wasn't
just
fun.
feels
I'd go
different.
out and come back in twice.
I don't feel as
Thank you so much.
anxious as I
Hey,
did
Virginia.
before the election.
Hi, Virginia.
I feel confident. I was really sincerely nervous about the election because I was concerned that the left would have done something stupid, which you kind of expect them to do now.
They were gonna waste them. Nobody wanted her anyway. They weren't gonna waste a good plan on her. She was the last one again.
Well, you still have to remember that there are those powers that be, Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, and the rest of them. They don't want to go, and they're going to have to go.
That's why they wanted to be their front.
It's my phone.
No,
This is
no.
mine.
They made that mistake. They pushed Biden out of the way. They knifed him in the side. They didn't run through a primary, and they should have, because they should have had Josh, what was his name? Shapiro. Josh Shapiro, because he was a Jew, and they don't like that. They should have taken it, because that would have gotten the Jewish vote through Minnesota and the Pennsylvania, exactly. So, but
They probably would have carried Michigan too.
probably,
Yeah, that's the deal.
What they had was they picked. Kamala didn't want to pick him because he would have outshone her. He would have shined above her.
Much smarter.
Oh, absolutely. What an idiot.
There it is.
What a bonehead.
Like he called himself a knucklehead.
A knuckle. That's, you want a vice president who's a knucklehead.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
What else? What else is going on with you guys?
I don't know, but I
Virginia's a high guy.
Oh, I
think
forgot I
there's
have
a weight lifted off of people right now.
Josh.
Hey, Leslie,
came in.
Virginia.
I had to put Josh in
There you go.
there. He came in late. He
It's all
arrived
right,
late.
Leslie.
I'm always late.
You're
doing your hair?
always late.
Yeah. But no, I didn't think this is not good.
But you know what, Jeff? I think a lot of people feel that there's a weight lifted off their shoulders.
I felt it. I went to bed around 2 or so, and it looked good, but I kept
still
feeling.
were.
It looked good 4 years ago too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
didn't it? And when
Yeah,
I
so you're
woke
like-
up, I was relieved, but there was a little apprehension because I'm going, okay,
Well, yeah, there's always that in the
a
back.
little bit, because I said something is not happening, and we have to worry because it's still what 80 days, something like that, till
Yes.
January. What are they gonna pull?
What? Yes, what?
Because
Yeah.
they can, and if they can, they will. You can't trust the left. You can't trust the left. And you wacko, you rainbow-haired, metal-faced things like that. Please go. Please leave. We don't care about you. No, they don't. Notice you don't see me on here today. Last week, I didn't know. Halloween, I didn't know who was Halloween and who was the left.
I changed mine back before we came home.
Denise is going to rainbow on us.
I don't have any hair to color, so.
Well, we could stripe your head.
Okay.
We could always do that.
They probably did try to
So,
cheat,
Jimmy?
but it was so bad they couldn't make it work. Yeah, because Leslie says they probably did try to cheat.
I'm not getting, for some reason, I'm not getting
But
my.
it was so big they couldn't make it work. I don't know what keeps happening with your phone with that. Because we keep
It's
having
not
to-
showing it at all.
Well, then I had to go out and come back in twice to get part of the check.
Really?
Because one of you said she put the link up and I didn't see it, and then I could go out and come back in, and there it was.
I'm hitting live. Oh, now I got it. Hi, Jimmy Spencer. Oh, that was.
Even though it's like she was.
I thought they made a mistake with the color. It's almost raw red. And then what was it?
Yeah.
And Clark County, what was that in Michigan? Clark County, I think it is. I don't know. I thought you guys would. I don't know. Okay. She thought she was going to take that, and it was, they shown days before blue, 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 and when they showed it the night of the election, she had Clark County only. That was it.
Well, the news loves to say
Hi,
that
Larry.
and try to not
Oh,
have
he says,
Republicans.
oh, my
Well, they
favorite
did that same
YouTubers.
thing.
Oh, wait, this is
Exactly. I remember that.
Larry.
It was all blue. It was all blue.
I'm thinking of piercing all my-
There's a path for Hillary. There's a path for Hillary.
You can't trust the Democrats.
You can't trust the Democrats now. The Democrats of 30, 40 years ago no longer exist.
No.
And
That's
somebody
more the
needs
Republicans
to
are.
block Larry.
The Republicans are more Democrat than the Democrats are.
Yes, it's completely reversed now.
Leslie says I'm thinking of piercing all of my face parts.
What else?
We're not gonna ask that. Then Larry says, "Aw."
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Larry says, "Aw, my favorite YouTubers." Oh wait, this isn't it.
Oh,
Sorry, Larry.
Sorry,
Don't
Larry.
Disappoint.
Larry.
Where is it? Probably a Bucky's or something.
yeah.
I think
Why
they're-
not?
I think they're on a cruise.
Another one of their fabulous cruises. Larry. Hi, Larry. Now I have my chats back.
They piss me off.
Nipples too. See, nipples too. Mine are too.
They do have good clean bathrooms. That's it. They piss me
Actually, I have a chain connected. Joshy has a chain.
Wait, what are they? I can't think of what they
really
call
are.
it.
Do you put a chain?
No.
What do you?
I'm okay with something.
Who doesn't? Welcome to the club.
When I'm feeling down,
Chubby.
I run out to the truck. And
Don't
hit
forget
the
to-
jumper
off.
cables.
Leslie says nipples too, Jeff.
Yep. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
I'm a piercer. I can help her
Oh
out.
God.
Yeah.
Leslie says y'all should chain yours together. Oh my Lord, mercy.
That would be, except when somebody goes left and somebody goes right.
That's gonna.
There's a
that
real
hurts.
distinct
That's gonna
tearing
suck.
I don't know
sound.
what's worse,
We
that
tried
or
that once.
It didn't work out.
Only once.
It didn't work out.
what's worse, that or getting the bent carrot stuck in the zipper.
I saw that commercial last night. I didn't have the phone within reach. It was downstairs. I turned off the phone the last couple of days, by the way. So I didn't get back to you, but I think I just got back to you tonight.
You just did
I was
tonight,
way too inundated with stuff, and I couldn't be bothered. I was with Ross. I was with Bodie, and I'm in the middle of 2 projects. What? What? No. It's just that I was so inundated with doing stuff I didn't want, and I get all these damn prank phone calls.
Yeah.
I get scam
Seems
calls.
like they come in waves.
Yes, and it's like,
Put
God.
your number on the bathroom stall.
No.
That's
And
I saw your business card in the bathroom stall actually at Weigel's yesterday.
Did you?
Did you leave it there?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Every time I go into Weigel's, I leave cards there.
In the bathroom?
Hell yeah.
It was right at the urinal. Yeah, I
Everybody
looked
has
at
to
it and I'm
pee.
like, oh my God, this freaking
It's still
Scott
there?
Street right there. Yeah.
Switch chairs over there.
Everybody has to be.
I can't get you in the frame.
That's
I've
okay.
got, Where's Tom?
These two are the
Oh,
stars
yeah.
anyway.
Oh,
There you are.
Not us. You leave it over that direction.
There.
I'm fine.
Hi, Virginia. How are you? That should pick up the microphone. I'm trying to find a microphone
Oh,
that
Leslie
I
was
could
saying she's
put
having
in the
trouble
center
hearing,
of the
which is fine.
table and plug into the phone. Is there such a
Oh, yeah.
thing? Yeah, well, where is it?
Amazon.
And what would I call it?
You don't want a USB-C.
He wants one to go like here.
USB-C,
Oh, here
because
it
that's
goes
what
to
that
the
is.
phone.
You get the ones in the middle. $40.
Okay.
No, it's
Because that would make sense to me. Just drop
For
it in
something
there.
like this, yeah.
And then I want to get, I don't want to do stationary. I want to get one of
Even one of
those.
those lavalier mods you clip on with.
I have them, but they're only good for two.
One that could
They
go
don't
in
have
and it moves
multiple
around.
levels.
You can put it in the middle.
I don't.
Mine works that way. We get some
Mine, it still picks up. It's still directional. It's not omni.
Mine's off. Mine got a purple panda.
Purple panda.
Sounds dirty, I know, but that's what it's called.
Joshy has a purple panda, along with his pierced nipples. I'd like to do that, so when we do these things,
Yeah,
our voices
because
are
Leslie was
clear.
saying a while ago it's really hard to hear us. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now?
It's Jeff's hobby.
Yeah, all right, nobody's watching.
I'm sure there's
Nobody ever
watches.
watches. Okay, we're looking at a Zeal Sound. Zeal Sound, USB microphone, condenser. Okay, so condenser plugs and plays. Gaming microphones, PS4 headphones, output volume, gain control, blah blah blah, instantly.
We have to get an adapter.
Yeah, because that's a USB. Oh, it looks like there's two adapters right there.
Weird.
Looks like that looks like a USB-C there.
That's called
Yep.
a blessing, Leslie.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna order it tonight. When I get home, I'm
Don't wear
ordering
that
it.
bitch jacket, huh?
That's what I said to somebody. What was it? I said yesterday, or maybe it was a chili cook-off. I've never been accused of being nice. It's not going to start now. I was following somebody.
So it's a good day. Everything's been good. This whole week has been good. I'm. Oh wait, let me tell you. Paco, Juanito, Paco and Juanita, pack your bags. You're on your way out of the country. All of you, get out now. And that's the new thing that they're doing on
Hey, can they clean my hotel room first?
before they go.
This live stream is not sponsored by Dry Creek
It's
Beer King.
not sponsored by Dry Creek, but if they had any sense at all, they'd listen to everything I said. Because if you remember, for the last 2 years, I've been touting what's going on, and no, I'm not going to keep patting myself on the back. I'm getting a bruise. It's just that I've been warning people about the leftists, and I keep up with this, but I don't dare discuss politics with
Who's
idiots.
laughing?
You know, not you guys, but people in the public.
Well, you can't.
Oh,
You can't.
It's an argument all the time,
Yeah.
and you're
Now,
dealing
if
with
you can have a
stupidity.
rational conversation with someone,
I'm
that'd
listening.
be different.
I'll talk, and I have. But
But
when
they
you try,
they get so bent out of shape, so
Wound
they
up.
don't have anything to base their facts on,
another thing, just
and then they start calling you names.
it's a parroting they
So
hear on
you're reverse
MSNBC.
name calling, which shows a lack of intelligence.
Right.
It was, and I said the
They
other
get
day,
louder.
It
Yeah.
needs to go back, like when we were all younger. That you didn't talk about who you voted for,
No,
and you didn't
That
talk
was
about how much you made.
right, it was personal.
You know, why
But
don't we all
now,
go back to that? You know,
everybody's saying it. Well,
Everybody
they
shut up.
say it by the colors they wear. Right?
Well, I thought it was telling when Joe Biden wore bright red.
Tie.
So,
Red, yeah.
like, are you trying to send a message, or are you
I-
just stupid?
No, I think
She
he
Well-
wears the red
No,
dress.
she
and-
wore the red dress. She did.
That's right. And
That
then
says a
Biden
lot.
comes out and gives the
Wore red
talk
dress too.
yesterday
Yeah,
or
and
whatever.
go,
Completely coherent. Like,
yeah, like nothing was
Yeah, how
wrong.
did that work?
and he
Or whatever
very
he's on, I
happy,
want some of that.
very
I
smiley
want a steamer
guy.
trunk full of the shit he's on, excuse me, of what he's taking.
Yeah.
You know, because all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
that's right.
he was crystal clear. It's like you were a mumbling
Leslie
idiot
says
a
Biden
couple of
voted
weeks
for
ago.
Trump.
I think
and
it's
then-
a stand dude.
Could be.
Look at the earlobes.
Yeah. There's too much deadness.
I agree with what Leslie's saying. That Biden voted for Trump. He did.
Wouldn't that?
He's even. This is no shit.
This is a loader.
It's just human nature to be mad about that.
And
about
don't you
what
think he
happened
has
to
a
him,
right
you know?
to be mad?
Sure.
I mean, come on, he was
Yeah.
pushed. It's not like you push a friend out of the way and it's bad enough, but That's the president they pushed out of the way
Yeah.
for some psycho bitch to come in and try to control the company.
Yep. And they had 3.5 years to set it up where anybody could have taken over from them. You know,
They blew it.
yeah.
They blew it. You guys,
That's what I said
you guys
during
blew
all
it, by
this.
the way.
That whether you voted for him, whether you like him or not, there's something going on there, and that's mean and not right. Whether you voted for him or like him or not, you know.
Joe should have
And
pulled his ass out of the
know,
public eye.
but it's just
Can't hear you
awful the way they
better.
let some of this go on and go on and go on.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't right.
I guess I'll have to pull it closer because Denise isn't talking loud enough. Which is what?
I meant to bring my drone. I should do a video here.
Oh,
Your drone? I gotta get another one.
this is in the water.
Yeah, they saw it. That thing.
We were like,
I thought it was gonna hit one of those cars.
it did.
So I'm like, and I looked at
I
him,
wouldn't have said anything. Go, huh? It's a mystery to me.
Yeah, I'm like,
Whose was that?
yeah.
Who did that?
Cause I'm like trying to talk out of the corner of my mouth. Oh, it's gonna hit one of the cars. Cause I seen it coming down. I'm like,
There you are.
and
That's my buddy from home. That just said.
What's his name?
Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
Hi,
Yeah,
Tyler. How
came
are you?
on the screen. There
Thank
we
you
go.
for joining us. Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
that's drone
Cause
number
you're just trying to
4.
watch. You're trying to watch it, but yet act like you have no idea what's
No
happening.
idea to me. It was that guy over there.
Yeah, just
And we need to invest in drone company.
Yeah.
it's been-
I got 3 broken ones. Got a lot of batteries. I definitely have a hell of a
You
lot.
gotta start buying
I don't
2
need
at
to
a
buy any
time.
more batteries because they're all interchangeable on those things.
That's
But
good.
I don't have a drone. The others, the cameras are all shot to hell. I crashed down there. Into that. And
So
it's
did
not
they
working.
ever drain that little pond?
It'll be there. But what the company?
Well, no, but I'm just saying,
No, they haven't. They don't ever.
I didn't think they drained it.
What for? Yeah, what for?
You gotta keep them as trophies. I keep all mine.
If I could get it, I would keep it because I got the empty thing in the back of Walter right now. It's got the batteries and the little toolkit and stuff, but no drone in the
Drone's
spot.
missing.
Hey, Hojo.
Hey, Joe.
What's new, Jeff?
Hojo, how are you?
you? Hope to be down there soon. Much love to everyone.
So if you go fish that out of the water, you need to let us all know because we're doing a video.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how deep it is. It can't be more than a couple feet. We'll
No.
find out. Well, Denise said she'd go in and get
Yeah.
it.
You can swim, can't you, Jeff? Oh, yeah. Okay, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can. Both of our houses have had pools.
I'd come out blue with my luck. I think I should get
Hey,
You've been there.
Yeah, I was
Been
gonna
there,
say
done
you
that.
did that one time.
I've been blue there before. Miss Marie is.
Oh, that's
I
too
came
bad.
home. I went into town to do some last minute stuff. Come home, opened the door, and it was like a fish smacked me right in the face. What the hell are you cooking? It was so. What the hell? They're little sardines. They couldn't have been any more than 8 inches. 8 inches.
There you go.
But it was so potent. There was only 4 of them in the frying pan. Where all that steak come from?
from right there.
From those
I
sardines.
tried putting, I got diffuser burning, Odoban spraying. The can just said F off.
Yeah. Hojo said that his dad passed last month,
Sorry to hear
but we
that.
were coming down
Our
in
condolences.
his honor. Virginia said hi.
I saw that. I said
Okay.
hi to her,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
You're not the only one that can read this.
All right.
Get a little snippy, aren't we? So let's see, I did, turn it back here. This is my pretty face. They're all getting grayer. You're already gray. You? No?
God invented
He
haircut.
is. Yeah, that's where it started, right there when I was
God
right
invented
there.
haircut. That's why God,
Thank God for hair color.
God invented that.
Hey, listen.
The eyebrow hairs are turning white too, like here and there.
There's nothing good. Let's show. Oh, look. Put your eyebrows close.
Oh,
Hey, listen. So my chest hair is like pure white, but I ain't showing it until someone says my ass a corgi.
somebody send a corgi, and you're going to see his ass. You're going to show your ass or your back?
You do this, like, show your...
I
Yes.
don't know. Yes, and then you gotta.
All right, everybody, show.
Oh, he does this.
Unbelievable.
It's like,
What people won't do.
see,
Right?
that's what his latest video is about. Is that? That's what his latest video is about. You haven't
Oh, is
seen
it? If you get a chance, go to Frog King Tom.
That's right. Watch me make fun of Hussy.
Hussy.
Yeah,
It's not hard to do.
it's not, but that's why I do it, because it's easy. Yeah.
You know, you could have picked a different channel. At least make your job a little bit difficult.
I could've.
This is so damn easy for you. I'm sure, right?
It is easy.
Here he goes. With us
It
laughing.
is
What
easy.
does that mean?
Oh, no,
I got some more footage
Worship
today
of the
that
ads.
was great because somebody dropped him off some Indiana T-shirts, and you see that, and he rips his sweatshirt off, and he's
Oh,
got
thank God I didn't see
I
that.
thought he was
Thank
gonna
God I
be
did not see
like
that.
bare skin, but luckily he had a basketball shirt on
Oh, he's always
underneath
got
it.
that filthy, you know it stinks to God.
Yeah, it's like an
Celtic.
Old Navy. Well,
Oh, it's Old Navy.
he had an Old Navy tank top, but he's sitting there and he's like, "Oh yeah, look at this," and then his tan only goes to here, so he looks he looks ridiculous, And then he throws on this shirt and he's standing up and he's going, "I think this looks good," and it just looks like he has tits out to here, and then his gut is like slammed in. Oh, look at me. That'll be in the next video. Not me, but him.
I'm counting a minute.
Yeah.
I can't
I
wait.
told you last year. Yours is new.
Okay, so why are you here? Why aren't you back at the hotel making that
Making that
video?
video.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
really.
silly, right?
What the heck's the matter with you?
That's what I did this morning. I threw one together just in the hopes that he would be upset today.
Oh,
You know.
That's
perfect.
making me sick.
I
John
think-
Leslie says I can't stand the sight of even the thought of the sight. Yes, husband.
Since we talked about this earlier, right? The other day, like he knew that I was coming here on this week and going to the cook-off because it was either your live or their live. I think it was yours.
We were
Yeah.
leaving and
I
your
don't know when
wife-
you.
We just talked about the chili cook-off,
Oh, okay.
and it had come up that I was coming, and then this whole week he's basically
been-
hidden away. He's been.
Why? He doesn't.
I mean,
afraid
he
of
showed
you?
up for 10 or 15. One of my buddies don't thinks that just the knowledge of me being here is enough to.
every time.
What's
It's every
that?
time.
Yeah.
Wait, we can pull him out of the bushes, wave $100 bill in the camera, just wave it. Say, "Hudson, it's yours."
That's hilarious.
Yep.
You want to see how he doesn't show
We'll,
up?
we'll make
He'll never
we'll make a
show up.
candle, and where it smells like that, and then
Like,
Just
you
go
have
around
money.
hills. They got money candles.
buying that shit.
What would a hussy candle smell like?
Oh God!
Desperation.
It smelled like feet.
I bet we would make one that smelled like money to draw him out.
It'll smell
Not
like
him.
It'll smell like a wet corgi.
Yeah, oh, yeah. John Esper's in the room
I
from.
think his sweatshirt
I mean,
smells like a wet corgi.
Hey, John.
There's also a channel now that makes fun of all the videos of Melinda. Oh, there's like 500 of them
What's that?
that makes fun of Melinda.
Oh,
There's like 500 of them.
there's so many of them out there. And
And every one of them does a great job.
yeah, they all put
For the
their
most
Put
part.
their own little
effort into
spin
it.
on it. Yeah.
It,
They get plenty to work with.
yes.
Yeah. It's not like they don't.
It's not-
Countless content. There's so much content out there.
There really is. They're so bad. You almost kind of feel bad for Dawn.
Why?
Well, I mean, she's slow.
Well, you would be slow too if you fell 300 feet into a well.
She wasn't though. She wasn't just so many years ago.
No, I know that.
I mean, did she fall upside down 3 times and hit her head? I mean, what the hell is going on?
What did I miss?
Is that the deer? Yeah, man. That's a different.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
Well, you got to talk louder.
Hey, they got posted on the reel.
Huh?
They got posted on the reel.
No, I read that.
Leslie couldn't hear you,
Let
she
me look.
said.
I don't know.
Where? Then I'm not getting the chat again. Hang on.
Do you remember?
Not yet.
There was a Seinfeld episode where the girl had man hands. Do you remember
Yes.
that?
Oh, yeah.
And when
Oh, yeah.
I see, and
Let me go back into it.
God forgive me, but when she puts her hands in there, I know truckers that have nicer hands than that.
I don't know who we're talking about here. Are we talking about
Dawn.
Joy Westloff? Or are we talking about
Oh
Dawn?
no,
Okay.
that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother whack. Now, I'm good. Am I guessing?
There's mechanics
That was
that
earlier.
the hands aren't that dirty.
That filthy or as bulky? I mean, she could probably snap your neck if she grabbed a hold of it. That girl's got some man
I almost
hands.
did Tom's. This way. Look this way.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I looking
Sorry.
at?
Yeah,
here?
you need to do
Because he's like, what?
that.
Where? That's
get
right.
that portion of Seinfeld's man hands and do
And find her.
find her,
her
please,
hands.
because
I'll do
it
that.
shocked the hell out of me. I looked at it and go,
Oh,
that's
and
a bit.
And then you got to go to Friends about the hand twin. Friends episode where was it Joey?
Oh, it's Joey.
There's Joey.
That they found someone that had a
The toddler
hand just like him, and
movements
they
and
were going to make
facial
a million.
expressions are more
Oh,
than
I
a
remember
hand.
that.
Yeah.
Hands
Yeah.
twin. Or
And he
hand
wouldn't
twin.
touch
All at once.
Yeah. Yeah, look that
I'll
up.
check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, she
What do
wasn't that way.
Who?
Dawn.
Oh,
So many years ago, she wasn't that way.
Go look at her
she's-
earlier
So many
videos.
years ago, she
She
wasn't
seemed
that way.
brighter and more,
Yes.
more cheerful,
Well,
more
when-
joyful.
when should we
Oh,
depressed?
she's a Democrat. Maybe.
I mean,
Now,
something's-
speaking of that, what's her name? Paint Fingers and the Witch. You know who I'm talking about.
Is that Joy and Don?
I don't.
Paint Fingers and the Witch.
You
I
know.
call them Bob Ross and Mrs. Roper.
All right, I like that. Mine's a little more offensive, but paint fingers. I've never seen anybody eat and comment and do food review with paint all over their hand. I almost
yeah.
crapped myself when I saw that. And he's picking
yeah.
it apart on camera and I go, is that paint or is that ketchup? I've never seen green ketchup. And I
They
go,
make green ketchup.
They used to.
They do too.
They still.
and that's
Uh-oh.
content.
Joy and Donnie probably in their little home thing they have, they probably have green ketchup packets
I don't put it-
hidden somewhere. You don't want to eat anything out of their mobile home, that's for
Oh.
sure.
I wonder, did she vote D? Now, I know he's a veteran, so I'm sure he went.
I don't think she has anything
Right.
to do with the deed.
Oh my God.
Oh, aren't we witty tonight?
Leslie
I'm
said
sorry.
about Dawn.
I haven't had my medication today.
And we lower the bar here. What?
She was absolutely different back when we hung around them. She is completely different. I think it's an act to make people feel sorry for them. I don't know. I think something's being.
Yeah,
It might be a combination of things too.
you might be right. Something's not right.
No.
That vacant look is usually for people who are on medication,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Joshy
right.
knows.
And then like when Denise was around this last night,
Oh my God.
Oh God!
holy moly, she usually like would come and kind of like spruce up Dawn, you know, she would do her hair
Yeah.
and
She'd do her
almost
thing.
like make her seem
Yeah.
somewhat
Well, I
normal.
can't do much with it, but I try. It's just like you get up, look in the mirror. She's got
She had a scowl on her face the whole time she was there.
Denise, oh yeah, and
a
completely
scowl
out
or
of it.
a.
Oh no, it just. No.
I think she discovered gummies because I think she. This is just an opinion. I think
Ate
she
too
was-
many edibles
Oh
at
yeah,
one time,
too many,
yeah.
because I mean she was deep into something.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but if I pointed a camera and a female looked at me like that, I'd be scared for my
I
life.
I hid the camera under the pillow when I saw. I got
Use the
scared.
toe cam on that one.
Oh,
make
all the
sure
time.
nobody
All the
sees.
time. I got mine going right now, Tom. Josh, my toe cams working.
Smoky Mountain feet wear.
Built-in cameras. Don't you look at me with that tone of voice. She won't even use the bidet at the house because she really thinks I have a toilet cam.
She's racially wrong.
It comes
Well,
in hooked together.
just because
with the
she's
bidet.
wrong.
That's
I
right.
think so, probably.
Yeah.
It's a big camera, big like
Big camera.
CBS
I went
camera
to
up there
it.
with a 200 millimeter lens on it.
John says Dawn's sister.
She's got the big lights with the umbrellas.
Got ellipsoidals and super troopers on the. Why is it so bright in here? Shut up, shut up.
It's
Just
okay.
go.
Just go. Just go. It's all right. It's all right.
You got the air conditioning from all the production gear.
Oh yeah, there's a wind, a breeze blowing, so your hair looks like you're like a what do you call those? An actor, you know, when the wind blows through it. Go, what the hell is that about? Your hair wouldn't blow, mine wouldn't.
No.
Don't have to worry about him.
Can't blow my hair out.
No.
I was was
I
really
didn't-
hoping to see Sean today when I was in Gatlinburg. I was wandering around there. I met Ron and his wife there who followed the arrows. We did Earthquake.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
How's that?
Shaky.
No good.
The sign's
No.
better than the ride.
yeah, we were in there. What time were you in town? We were in there at.
It was like noon.
Oh, we were in there later. We were in there from. Shoot, I don't know.
Like 11:30 noon.
2:33
till 2.
till I don't know.
Okay.
And he's back to Shamrocks.
There's a chance I goes away in 2025. The earthquake ride and everything.
I've never been on it.
I've never been on it.
I don't need to get shook. I got a bad neck and back. That's the worst thing.
It
They don't
doesn't
move
do
like
anything.
that.
It doesn't move like
They don't
that.
move like
yeah,
that.
you're
Oh,
fine.
it doesn't? It shakes so much. I mean, I
No,
don't need
it's not
that.
Universal Disney.
No,
It's
oh.
downtown Gatlinburg.
This is
Some of those.
I mean, it's not even 10% of like soaring at the island, you know, anything like that. You might worry about like back and forth and getting a little motion
that I
sick
don't
on
know.
that, but earthquake was nothing.
No, we will tell people
What-
that we were in Puckers last night.
And
It's nice.
nice.
Was it mobbed again?
Oh, it is packed.
Yeah. I was thinking of maybe going there tomorrow night to watch the football game, but Thursday
I
night,
saw the
It's
screen.
the biggest screen. What did Brendan
was
say how
so
big the screen
23
is?
feet.
23
24,
feet.
26 feet.
No.
So
23 on the.
Yeah.
I want
it's
to
the
put that in
biggest
the
screen
cabin.
in
A
Gatlinburg.
23-foot TV in the garage.
holy
You
moly.
sit like that.
What are you gonna do? Sit in the loft to watch it?
You'd
Actually,
have
like
to.
one whole screen, or is it kind of like
No, they have
It-
like
build it
square?
together. They build it on
Yes,
side.
yeah.
It's sections.
Okay.
It's sections,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they can split it because
Yeah.
last night they had 2 football
They had,
games.
yeah, they had two things.
Okay.
This side and this side.
Yeah, because Friday night has college football.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
Friday night college.
It's nice in there. They did a nice job. Of course, it was dark,
It's
so we probably could
different.
see.
Not talking about
Now,
it.
Ren ate there, and she said the burger was good.
The food's great.
We didn't
Yeah.
eat. We went to go see. We went to go
before
see
I
one
got
of
the
the workers.
Oh, God, food's so good.
Even though it was just like kind of a dive bar, the food was fine. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah, he brought in his second self from Vegas to come do the whole thing.
That guy, the one guy that went to Vegas is
It
back.
looks like they hired
Yes.
a whole new crew, like the old crew that used to be there.
All the openings, all of them came back.
A lot of them did.
A lot of
All of them.
Because they had ads up for help.
They're probably going to do more. We're going to be busy during the day now. We were what last night? Nobody.
And they were out the door, waiting in line to get in.
Now it's going to be a tourist and a
Yes.
yeah.
And that's what he was
Probably push
wanting.
the locals out of
I
it.
think most
Yeah,
of the
I think
local, most of the local we think has shifted to Shamrock.
You're right,
during
Leslie.
The hiatus, so to
Puckers does
say.
$2 bills. So that always brings them
That'll
back.
bring him back. Yeah.
$2 bills.
So we went in there to see one of the I'll say workers. He's a DJ, and then he used to work at Back Alley that we were always at.
Yeah.
And he's a DJ there now. And we hadn't seen him in 2.5 to 3 years. And he's a big guy, but he's a teddy bear. And so I seen on
Have I met him?
so we seen on Adventurers Out There. They were invited to the VIP. For some reason, somebody else was going. And so I seen as he was panning that it was Brendan. I'm like, we're going to Puckers to see
And
Brendan.
it's
And so we
omnidirectional.
went to see him last night. He's seen us coming, and he's coming down out of the DJ
That's
booth
important.
to hug us and everything.
Usually we say
We got
you
together
need-
talking
I don't know,
to
but this at least gets you a link.
and then passed out
Okay.
beer
So
and
send it to
samples
Yeah.
Please.
and got in the way of people playing pool. And so the guy said he was going to give me a lap dance.
That like you know, they had
Oh, thanks.
that Ryan went to.
You had one already, yeah.
Byron was there, and a few other people were there, and for some reason, the main guy in Gatlinburg, the Hasu, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
I think they'd invite the mayor.
He probably turned them down.
No.
Oh, is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
he's too
Oh,
Mayor's
oh,
got a busy schedule.
very good.
I see he's out looking for free pizza.
That's right.
More visas.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Picking
Well,
up-
we
he's
saw
picking
the
up trash
ambulance
on the side of the road.
when the
Yeah.
last time we saw the ambulance when he choked on the donut.
That's stop.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay. Well,
He
every
moved
once in
out.
a while he'll throw it in there. Picking up trash feminine.
So what do you throw out the night before?
You could pick up so much more trash if you freed up your other hand and drop the camera.
Yeah,
You know,
I
you
agree.
could really get it done
Right.
fast.
Instead of
Nobody would
showing.
know. Nobody would know. Yeah.
Even Joy and Donnie did a video on that. They stopped and he was picking up trash and she's filming. I'm like,
She filmed
y'all
him
could,
picking up trash.
y'all could pick up a little bit more trash if you put the damn cameras down.
Somebody should have ran through the trash bag on him.
Look at the line already.
How can she even bend down? Did you? You weren't there this Thursday, but Joy was on this side and Donnie was on this side, and they were leaning into each other, and their limps like were holding each other up as they walked straight.
That'll be us pretty soon. My back, your
That
back.
sounds weird.
Yeah, yeah, she's like hobbling this way, and he was hobbling the
Is she
exact-
still nursing that stupid fake broken toe of her?
I don't know what it is, but
Oh,
she
she's gotta be
definitely
suing somebody.
has a limp,
Yeah.
a pronounced
Oh,
limp.
She showed, I remember this months ago, there was a lip, cement lip, like half an inch too
And
much.
Reagan tears.
And she, next thing you know, she's in a cast or whatever you call those things. It was not a cast, but it was one that you put around. And
Yeah.
then she's in a wheelchair and a hover around. I'm going, she's going to sue the city. This crazy chick try to make some cash.
Oh
We
my
can't wait to
God.
come down and Josh will take us to J Dell's.
Jay Dells has been wondering where we've been.
We almost went there the other day.
Oh,
my gosh.
please.
So we another shot. It's been 2-3 years ago.
It's been a couple of years.
Hey, guess who was here earlier today?
Oh, we were here first and then we left.
I knew that.
Kevin.
Oh, really? Handing out
He was here earlier.
Because we were here early because we were supposed to go to Kroger first and then came here and we forgot.
Got to go to Kroger.
And so we're sitting there just kind of on our phones, like, look, we're parking and it's no call. And he gets out.
hand in hand. They must be hurting.
And then we were supposed to go to Kroger real quick, so we went to Kroger.
We'll prepare the raccoons. We'll make sure you got to give them a lot of water for that citrus brisket.
Yes, because it's so dry.
Poor raccoon.
I mean, even the raccoons, they're kind of dry.
Oh, did you see what Leslie
We're just having a full bathroom.
Dunk in the water, trying to get some moisture in
She
it.
absolutely
What did she
was
say?
so clear of it.
What Leslie just said?
Oh, yes,
Look
she
at this.
Yeah, she did take a long picture. Well, part of that was.
Yes, and that was one of the things, first thing I thought of, because why would you show that on one of your shows? And I mean, right down there showing the uneven. I know it's, she's using the attorney's Haagen-Dazs, and then she's,
We got a line.
yeah, it was even longer a while ago. Those type of the people, those are the ones that cause our insurance rates to go up. These frivolous lawsuits that because you can't walk, there isn't really nothing is even in this world. This isn't Disney.
I mean, you look at me
Right,
crossing
and
off
it's just
all
like
over.
it's just a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Pay attention to where you're
Pay
going.
when you're walking. Stop
Yeah.
looking around and bitching at Donnie all the
I mean,
time.
you know
Oh my
Gatlinburg
God.
is not smooth. There's no place in Gatlinburg that is smooth.
No, it's
The
all
sidewalks do that. And you look at me cross-eyed off all day. But do I sue everybody? No.
nice with the Bucky's with this giant hat on and the red Stewart. I'm going, there isn't something wrong with you, chick, is there? You know what's
How
all these
annoying
drunk
is that
hippie
if you're in there?
Oh,
She's taken up
all the
three
room.
times more room than
And you
she
hear her
should.
bitching and screaming. Your fingers are full of paint.
That's not the worst. So there's a video of them up over, and they came down, and he said here something to the effect of, we need to sanitize. So we put hand sanitizer in it, and she doesn't like that feel on her hands.
Oh, I
And
could
he-
imagine.
And he said, just keep rubbing it. It's alcohol. It'll dry off. And he's trying to.
She understood.
She's trying to
That
explain
doesn't
it.
feel like Purell.
Hey, I'm
not
not making this
Purell.
shit up. You can't make this stuff
You don't.
up.
I don't like that
So,
gelatinous
So you-
stuff in my hands.
you know, down in Ober, they've got that little fountain in there. Not a drinking fountain.
No.
A fountain that's a decorative fountain, right? So she goes up to the fountain and rinses her hands. Instead of going into the restroom,
Where you
she
should.
goes into the fountain and rinses her hand.
Oh my God.
So we were
Yeah,
blocked
kind
from
of
that
like when
because
your
I.
drone is.
Yeah, like
That kind of water.
So we're blocked, I'm sure, from their channel because I typed in, "What the hell did you just do?
Good for you.
You did not just do that."
Yes.
I mean, kids play in that.
Yes. It's a good thing she didn't try to use it as a bidet. Back into the thing.
She would
Drop it
surely
toward the-
Donnie after that.
Yeah.
I could see her rolling up her pant legs and wading into a fountain.
So am I the only one that
seems
saw
like
that
the-
video?
I have not seen it.
Somebody let me know. Am I the? Oh,
Leslie's saying seriously, yeah.
did I dream that?
No, probably no.
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 If I dreamed that, I've got to go for help now.
You need some psych help, but I don't think you did, so you're
I'll
safe.
try to find it.
Did I miss anything? You got to keep up track with it.
So Leslie said she's seen it.
Well, no, Leslie said, no, she said she's seen the pictures. She
Oh.
was about her falling.
Oh, yes.
She makes sure to document it in photos, so she
What a
absolutely was
gold
going
mine,
to
huh?
sue if she
Oh,
could.
yeah.
Then,
Hasn't
now on
stopped
this that
the
you're
whole
talking about,
time we've
Leslie
been
says
here.
with laughing
Oh, it
faces,
is.
seriously?
Seriously. I'm not, I can't make that up. Man.
No, you couldn't have dreamed that if you wanted to.
What if I did? I do need serious help.
It's interesting how there's so many scammer YouTubers, isn't it, Tom? There's so many scammer YouTubers.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's coming. You can hear it. You know, there's the Slushy and the rest of them out there. Man, they're looking to scam people, good people, out of their
Especially
money.
if they change their name.
Yeah.
Especially if they change their name.
Well, do I need to change my name?
No.
No.
I'm saying especially if people happen to change their name.
Yeah.
I'm missing the I know, but I'm trying to. You want to? Go ahead.
Yeah, especially if people change their name.
But they
Why are you changing their name for?
Yeah.
People
Who
have
would-
lots of names. Bob Ross, different other name than Bob Ross.
I can't.
You mean Roper?
Roper,
Oh.
Mrs.
Oh.
Roper, yeah.
Oh.
She really
Well, that was a
reminds me of
character on
Mrs.
TV.
Roper.
Mrs. Roper.
She really does.
Now that you
They
said that,
had a,
maybe
Yeah, she really does.
Now you got me thinking, and I know it's something stupid I should know.
A couple times
Well,
I
look
tried
at
to.
that. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I did not.
Hi, Tyler, back
Oh,
on the camera.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The captain Mike won't pick it up. Okay. Why do you have to change your name? What are you running from? What are you hiding?
No, but you're right. Tons of scammers, and I think it's because this area is so populated with tourists that
It's an easy
they follow the crowd. You know, it's
It's
just
like
like any
fishing.
other big tourist area.
There's a lot of fish, and you just keep putting that hook out.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be.
That's right.
It used
Well,
to
like-
be, pickpockets.
Yeah.
We'd
Yeah.
go to the
Populated
big
areas.
populated areas,
And they
tourist
still do.
areas, and that's still a thing. But now it's easier to be done. You know,
In a different way.
Electronic.
send me a cup of coffee, and I get your email, then I can beg and plead
Beg
through
me
that.
and email
That-
you and
that's
email you.
happening
and
a lot.
That's
with the
happening a
Hussey.
lot.
That's
Yeah,
happening a
that's
lot.
really
But it's
bad.
on. There's videos on TikTok about that. Watch out!
Yeah.
Don't send anybody a cup of coffee because it's a lead to a scam.
Right.
There's tons of videos on TikTok
And you
about
can
that.
show this on camera
Go
here.
ahead.
Hussey right now is on TikTok all the time hiding and running his little romance scam with
romance?
he
Fill it,
you know
detail.
he bats his eyes and he tells
Oh, that-
the upper middle-aged women that oh you're
love
you
you,
know like
darling.
yeah honey and darling and sweetheart and they tell him
they
you know we love you, you do everything great and all this stuff and they fall for it and he softens it up and now if you notice he's been off YouTube a lot. He'll go on for 20 minutes, a half hour on. He's on TikTok now a lot because it's a whole new base of
fresh
people.
meat.
Fresh meat, right? Absolutely. They do. I mean, I'm going to say that probably the older you are, you're going to do like Facebook, YouTube, and then TikTok, right? But when I am on watching him and you see these women start kissing his ass, I always click and check out, see who they are. And it's always, 50s, 60s, a little bit older. There are some younger ones, Right. Some
Yes.
people that are lonely or whatever, they like a little bit of attention, and they,
lonely.
yeah. And, and I think he's like Fifi, she's gone off of YouTube now.
Is she still around?
She hasn't been around for a long time.
I remember that was a big deal.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe
What?
we scared
What?
her off of there.
Denise?
She didn't say anything. Keep going, Tom.
People know what I call him.
But yes, I think he ran out of people on YouTube that were giving him money. People were done with the tips. There's only a couple people now that tip him, but now he goes on TikTok
Where you get the hats and the stupid.
and you dance and for him, he's so broke, I think, that if he can make $25 every day, just because like, oh, I shook my ass and made, $2,
It adds up.
it adds up, So he's
And there's
he's
such
that
a bigger audience on TikTok.
right. So it's that instant gratification of I made that money today, and there's none of those. So there's none of those options on YouTube. It's only like you can just give a tip.
There's only so many.
Oh, he smells so good.
Right.
With some dry ass supposed.
Right.
I'm gonna send some. I'll send some to.
That's right. And even on his lives, he'll go from like, there'll be 80 people in the live, then it'll jump up to 400, and then it'll go back down to a couple hundred, back up to just the same.
Then he said to double down on that stuff. Use more stuff out. You might
Right.
just do it more time.
Right. Absolutely.
Now it's President-elect Trump.
No. I know exactly what you mean. That's right.
So,
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. It's
Lord B
so
says
good.
that's how I got hooked in.
Wait,
Oh, sorry, Lord B.
We were all talking.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
happened?
What you guys were saying?
well,
We
you're
are
not
sorry,
sharing
She
that.
says that's
You gotta
how I got.
share.
You were talking deep in conversation.
Lord B said that's how she got.
That's how I
hooked.
got hooked
And
in.
she got
said.
hooked?
I guess. I don't
Well,
know.
ask her how much, just because we want to know and we're nosy, how much did you get hooked for? What's her name? Orby?
Lori, yeah, Lord B.
Okay.
That's why I was hoping the Moose Man was going to be here.
He's on
Hey,
here
Moose
now.
Man.
He's
I
on
don't
here
know.
now.
Oh,
he's
hey,
in
Moose
the
Man.
chat?
So then John says something about.
Hi, Moose Man. How are you?
Say
Say hello to Vivian. Sorry you're not here. I understand you blew out your. I blew out my ankle too.
Well, no, or let's go to Lowe's.
No,
and,
no.
Yeah, I
whatever,
think you
and
should
show
do the Christmas stuff.
Christmas stuff. For God.
That's so interesting.
I'm going to Dollar Tree and I'm doing the Christmas
There's
decor Dollar
where-
Tree.
Value.
A
That's
billion
what it's
Well,
called.
we were
Views
talking
in a
to
week.
Shamrocks last night with people about the Dollar Tree Christmas, or was it today?
Lori
That was
B,
last night.
buy me a coffee and thousands more.
Wow.
Thousands later.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
Lori, I'm
that.
sorry to hear that.
I mean, that you got suckered in, and it's not like you're the only one. And that's why we always try to warn you. That's why I do, and this whole crew here. We try to stay away from these people. They're not what they portray themselves as. They're phony. They're charlatans. They're grifters. How many? Give me more adjectives.
Those are pretty good.
Those
I'll
are all
try
right.
to think of one.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're scamming you. We never. One thing you're never going to get. I will never ask you for money. There's another one. Hustlers.
So Moose Man says,
Never going to
John,
ask you for money.
you were
I don't
so
want
right.
your money. I don't
just
want
heard
the
from one
contributions.
man.
But thank you for offering them. Knee. Yeah, you blew your knee. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is,
Oh.
Leslie. It's disgusting. What did we
No.
miss?
Oh.
I'm like, how come I can't see
You have, to
Moose
go,
in
you
there?
have to go into your Google account?
Oh God! All right, I'll do that after. You'll just have to tell me. I'll do. You
I
have
can
to
tell
go
you
into
that much, and that's
Google.
about it. Because he blocked Larry by mistake one time, and it took me days, almost a week,
not.
to figure out how
Oh
to.
God!
Did not block.
I'm sorry, Moose Man. I will get you unblocked.
You have to go into your Google account.
Look,
I
for the
think.
record, I did not block that
I'll
son
look
of a
it up
bitch,
and
Larry.
I'll let you know.
Son of a
But he hit something that blocked Larry, and it took me like a week of researching trying to
Poor
figure out how to
Larry.
unblock Larry. I think you have to go into your.
I don't.
You know,
I
just
think
go
I
on
got him
YouTube,
that
I don't
time.
think, unless
I
they
may have
changed it,
surprised
'cause
him on
that's
that one.
For a second, I'm like,
Did
why
you expect
can't
that,
I
Larry?
See the Moose Man.
Yeah, because he's saying, Tom, you are so right. You just heard from one of them, meaning Lori. Pay her. Then he says, pay her, hussy, exploiting the vulnerable to pay for your lazy life.
Yep.
And then she said, buy me a coffee, and thousands later. Then he's saying me.
What a shame.
Leslie says, disgusting. Oh, now he says Lori is a good and decent woman.
What is that
Exploited with
picture?
his deceitful facade. Yes.
The picture.
And then he says, Larry says, Trump just
Okay.
announced that Nikki
You
Haley
gonna hold up a
or
bank?
Mike Pompeo won't be in his cabinet.
That was in Texas.
That was years ago. I was skinnier then.
Here we go.
Larry's laughing.
Larry. Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, we try to warn you guys. If somebody, now look, if you're
Now,
a
the thing is, these. Can I say asshole on live? They didn't warn me last year when I started hanging out with Sean. I said something to Ren today. We were laughing about it so much. I'm like, you fuckers. Nope. No. Oh, sorry. Nobody ever. You all watched me hang out with him for the week. You knew it was gonna happen.
Well, we
and
wanted content.
Yeah. Well, that's what Ren said. She's like, thank God we didn't say anything because none of this would have
That's
happened.
right. No.
Yeah.
But then look, we wouldn't have been entertained.
But would
That's
you have
right.
listened anyway?
No, honestly, no, because he hadn't done anything to
Yeah.
me at that point. So, I mean, like, I would have heard it, but I would have been like, yeah, let me
The only
figure it out,
When
Right.
you did the video, I'll leave it on you. When you did that video of walking up behind him,
Oh,
I
God.
could hear his sphincter close and you should put because when he saw you, there was this look that would have been perfect. You put the bird.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he was terrified.
Oh,
That-
I could see it in his eyes.
That is the best video I ever
Absolutely.
did, honest to
I
God.
would-
He was
actually, I would put
terrified.
things because
Oh, I
it was
put that out every week.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You posted.
The picture of him, when he first turns and it's like that
Perfect.
pose.
You
That-
saw the blood red.
It was
Oh, yeah.
similar. It was similar Thursday night.
Right.
Hey, he reposts videos constantly.
Constantly.
I
Do
can
it.
too.
Because
I mean,
it's
learn
such a
from the
classic.
best.
Yeah.
Tom, it's
Now-
a
Roy
classic.
says thanks, Ms.
Let me
Nan.
show
I
you.
sent Joshua a tip one time.
So
and Hussey
I
was
do.
pissed.
The guys that are in the chat that are my friends tonight, we all do a fantasy football. And last November, after the chili cook-off, and he left crying, I changed my name to the Crying Hussies and put his picture from when I caught him on the sidewalk. So that's been
Put it up
my
to the
team
camera.
name in the.
Can you?
You
hold it
can't
still?
really see it.
Too.
It's
too
like,
bright.
oh yeah, it's too bright.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's classic stuff.
yeah,
That
the
was
Crying
awesome.
Hussies.
Because I think in cartoons anyway, so all I heard was the bird. You know? I go, oh God,
He
Tom,
was-
put
he
the
was
sound
saying-
in there.
He was so nervous that
Glad
I
am wrong
couldn't
about
said
Mr.
anything at all, and he
Oh,
was
no.
just like, yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
You could have, yes.
I would have been like, like, follow me right here, and you were like, okay,
I
sure.
thought I heard
You
that.
know, I'm like,
I saw his head go down.
Mooseman says, glad I am wrong about Mr. Frog. Got all the respect for him going after Hussey. Gutsy move, Tom.
See?
thank you. Bruce.
Oh, it was absolutely.
Thank you.
When I saw that, I go, I like this guy, and I hadn't even met you.
That
I like
that
this
night
guy.
Took, that night took some work, but
Because
did.
at first, before you guys came to the picture and I saw him, I go, this guy's a scammer. Then you go, he's a scammer, and he's a scammer. I go, everyone thinks alike here. This guy's a scammer. And I feel bad for the women.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these poor ladies are lonely and they just want attention.
yeah.
And I felt bad because
Yes.
you
Yeah.
can see them
That's
on
what
there, and
we-
I'm going,
that's
this
what
is
we all were trying to
wrong.
Because everybody wants a little bit of attention now and then,
Yes.
you know what
You know,
Especially-
and it's like I said earlier, everybody.
Well, to what you said, I think, to be honest, he was early in his channel. He came on your channel and begged
Oh, he begged. I
to
remember
have
that.
people follow him.
Like it used to be. Remember?
Tell your
the-
people to follow me.
Yeah.
But you used to do that
All
on
the
a
time.
regular anyway. And
And then it got abused.
And then I
sent
think-
Josh a tip one time,
I
and
think
Hussey was
you
pissed.
and us and
Why do you get
Josh and
pissed?
Stacy, I think we all saw
You're not supposed to be
Through
similar
that
red
quick.
flags.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
pretty quick,
Real fast.
and
Yeah.
the red flags kept coming
It's
Yeah.
all supposed
and
to go
kept
this way.
coming.
I was
kept
told
coming.
that
And
if my name gets mentioned
so
to him,
it was something
he
that
completely
we
flips
just
out.
I can't
Even to this day.
stand up for. I can't support.
No,
That'd be
neither
great.
do I.
My
I agree.
belief systems are completely
Just up and
different.
down
Yeah.
the
We
side.
have belief system.
I have a belief system,
Nobody screamed out the
but
window
I just
on a
can't
live.
stand
Hey,
and
hey,
Pay the
support
frog, that
that
was
No.
great.
type of
At any
attitude
level.
and mentality.
It doesn't matter what level they're
No,
going
I
at.
do
and
have a
it-
megaphone
whether
at
it's
home,
personal
so I could bring
or
it up.
not,
Our oldest
you have
has
to
one,
take
too.
a little bit of that out and say, look, I can't stand up for that.
It was
because
that, I don't know if you
you're
were
taking
Ocean
advantage
State
of
job
people.
lots
Whether
down here.
whether
You
you
ever
think
heard
you
of that?
are or not, you're
What?
taking
Ocean
advantage
Clearly.
of
State
people.
job lots.
Because
I don't know.
you've
Never heard of that?
clearly
Okay,
taken
so
money from
it's
people.
kinda
You've
like-
clearly
And
not
keep
paid them
asking
back.
for it.
And you clearly keep trying to tell people, don't give money on this
Maybe
platform,
Dollar
give it over
General
here.
or
Right.
something,
Because
but
I
you
get
can
more
buy
money over
More
here
money.
instead of
Right
here.
there, it's clear
When
what you
you're
want.
using the platform
That's right.
To gain-
Maybe we're just
YouTube
hanging on it.
to gain
And I'm
financial
a
gain.
kid, you know
Financial
what I mean? So
gain.
I'm like,
And I'll say
oh,
another
it works.
thing.
I'm like, great. I think I
This shit about people putting up promo videos.
harassing the
When they
guy
go
that
into a
worked across
restaurant,
from me
listen,
with a
guys.
megaphone.
When somebody goes into a restaurant and they get their food comped, that video, Joshy, stop me if I'm wrong. But if you go into a restaurant and you stop me too, if that video or that meal is comped by the restaurant for the video, that video is not allowed to be monetized under YouTube policy.
Because it says it right
There's
in
a
there.
box right there. When you
Yep.
upload that, you have to say, is this a promotional video or not?
Right there at the top.
And if you
That's why we never took free anything.
and we haven't either. We
Never
never
been
have.
offered over and over.
No
So
one
you
ever.
never had-
I don't have enough subscribers to get free
Well,
stuff yet.
if I got it
don't.
free, and I felt obligated to give a different review.
Yeah.
It would be
Yes.
honest.
Yes. It would,
Tom,
yeah.
take care of this.
Okay.
Hold the stick.
Hold his stick, Tom.
Hold that stick, would you please?
Hold it good, Tom.
But no, that's
Hold it firm.
but that video's
You know
not
exactly
supposed
what's
to be
wrong.
Lower.
monetized. So,
Hey, this way they can hear.
Okay.
From here.
Where was we at?
Okay.
So Lori said thanks to Moose Man, and then sent Joshua a tip one time when I was pissed. Then that's when Moose Man said he was glad he was wrong about you. Larry says my favorite moment with Jeff was when he ran into Will at the chili cook-off.
oh, that was also up there too.
Yeah. Lori says I told Hussey I would jump on Frog King's bus and all hell broke out. Moose Man says I want to help her because she is vulnerable, and he took advantage of that. We must rise up to help her in any way we can. Yes, Moose.
Damn straight,
Yep.
Moose Man.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, just this conversation will get back
Oh
to
yeah.
him,
I'll get.
and he'll get
Oh. Cool.
frustrated.
He tries to say
The
keyboard
cronies are
warriors.
out
I am
there.
not a keyboard. We confronted him after he kept texting him. I said he can't control me. Do you think he can?
Right.
And then he's like, "Well, I don't have your phone number, and you never will." And I
But I
told
got
him
an
to his
email
face.
address.
I have it recorded on my old phone that he grosses me.
There's
Though.
none of us who are keyboard warriors.
No.
We've all
No,
been
no.
I'm a bitch, and I'm proud
No,
of
we
it.
could be in Gatlinburg in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it because I last year.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I did on the ambush night. I was
Yeah.
sitting in my hotel waiting for him to go live, and he went live, and I just drove over there and parked in the $2 lot, and then everybody was like, he's here, he's there, and I crossed
People
the
did
street.
that. People did that.
This is brand new information.
People
That was
told you where
great.
he was so you could ambush him. What?
I mean, it's pretty easy. I was hiding behind that building, just watching him.
There's a shortcut. Turn here. Bye.
You know, what are you gonna do?
I mean-
That's why he hides.
Yeah.
That's why he hides you. And I think that's why he's the most disappointed about that gym, because that was like his little safe space, you know?
Well, it wasn't one day last year. Because
No, but
he
I-
was live in there, and that's when we waited for him to come out. And as soon as he came out, I got out of the Jeep, and there we went.
Right.
But I agree. I think that's his haven.
It's gross as hell.
But I also think
Which one?
that like he could get as loud as he wanted. I don't think he's going to be able to be as loud in his apartment
No.
now.
No.
If he goes live from there, I don't know where he's going to go live from. But if he goes live from there, he can't be as loud there as he was in the gym.
Right.
Vic will shout out
And
if we
he's
see him on the
been
street. I wave.
He's been outside on his little balcony like this morning.
balcony?
She cannot wait.
Yeah.
Ambush was awesome.
The balcony. It's not
Good job,
balcony.
Pete Goodson.
Balcony.
Balcony with
Yeah.
an E?
Balcony with an E.
Balcony.
When you're in the Smoky Mountains, it's a balcony.
Balcony.
Okay.
And milk.
Milk, that's like a Maryland like
Milk.
word. Yeah, milk
That's not all though.
with an E.
Bye bye, little baby sis.
Yeah, those people
Bye, Mom. I'm out of
We'd
here.
like to say bye bye to somebody.
those people that he hung out with, Long Island
Food times.
Food-tastic. Was she dressed up like a vampire when they went out to eat? Did anybody see that thumbnail of the Apple farmhouse?
I didn't see.
She had like it looked like a,
And this is
yeah, maybe that's where Sean learned about the cleavage. You never know.
I don't know. They'll wise up. I
But
would
they
think,
set
hopefully
up,
one day.
I believe they set up his light system that he has inside his room now. You know how like girls
he's
on
got a
TikTok
studio
do
like
like the
Yitz?
pink LED
Josh, we
lights
gotta
and
come up
stuff
with a
like
studio.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
never
like
I know.
aqua colored lights
In his
behind him.
room.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'll have to see it. Nick, you'll see it eventually because you watch him, so you'll see it.
No thanks.
Yeah. But you know, the other thing I think you like with that gym is because he has no friends, but he's friendly. So he would go in there, and you know, there were people that he was familiar with. So like, hey, how you doing, blah blah. So he could be like
Thank you.
social, but not.
And for
And
the support of the small
But he didn't have friends, you know. What I mean? But he could be, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Every day. And now he loses all those people that he probably considered friends because they said hi to him when they
Yeah.
were working out. You know,
Yeah.
now that's all gone.
And see, and that's the difference. Like, he's just asking for money, and supposedly he's showing you Gatlinburg in return.
Right.
You know, we're selling our candles, we're selling our, I can't talk, beard oil, beard balm, or soaps, and so forth. And I always tell this story. We were, at the beginning of the year, we were at a beer competition, I'll get it in a minute, at Iron Forge Brewery in Spearville. It's a great place, go see them. And this lady was buying soaps.
Awesome.
We didn't have our soap lifts then. And so I was telling her to stand her soap up. Don't let it sit in the murky, yucky water. You shouldn't anyway, 'cause it's gross. But anyway, you buy Dial or Dove or whatever at the store, it's got all these additives and preservatives and what have you.
Shelf filler.
And will it break down eventually? Yes. But like a natural soap, no. It's going to break down quick because there's none of that junk in there. And so I told her stand her soap up so it would last her longer. She looked at me like I had 3 heads. And so I first thought maybe I'd said something since I'm known to say just say things. And I said, is something wrong? She goes, why are you telling me that? And I said, so your soap will last you longer. She said, shouldn't you want me to go through it faster so I buy more? And he was talking to somebody, I just went like that. So we don't operate that way. So long story we want you to buy our stuff. Duh, we're in business. We want you to buy our beard care. We want you to buy our soaps, our body sprays, our candles. Yes, but we want you to like our stuff.
Right.
You know, we don't want to just have you buy something you don't like it.
Just to support you, like Sean's looking
he's
like just to support me.
Just this, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
with a handout.
We take the money, but we give you a candle. We give you beard oil, but we want you to like that candle. We want you to like that beard oil. Do we want repeat customers? Yes, but because you like it, the product, and it works.
Right.
Not because of him just standing there. That's not what we're, you know.
Right.
You know,
Well, and the
we're
other
not
thing
scammers,
is,
and
You know, when Joshy
there's a difference
and
between some of
Denise
us.
and I went to that gym that night.
Their potions are amazing. Moves me and
When we
Leslie.
went, that was like in the fall, wasn't it? We met him at the gym, and he starts working out, and I'm like, I left. I told Joshy, I said,
Thank
said,
you, both of you.
my weight coach in high school, if I'd worked out like that, I'd be running laps.
He's like he's having a seizure while he was running. I wasn't working out.
He grabs the bar and drops.
And I sleep all the way down.
Like,
Oh, Sean's workout stuff,
that's not working
completely
out.
wrong. Completely every single.
I'm telling you,
step of it was
my weight
completely
coach in
wrong.
school would
He was going to say we're
kick
doing all
my
this
ass.
because we're jealous of him.
Oh yeah, we're
Of
jealous.
what? Ugly?
I don't want to go through
I already am.
unnecessary.
How can you be any more
I'm,
jealous? I mean, I'm not jealous
very jealous.
of what?
Exactly.
Of what?
Look, I'm going
I
to.
don't want to. I mean.
For the record, I'm not jealous of anything. Subscribers, views,
except-
whatever. It's not a jealousy
We
thing.
obviously don't put
It's the
videos
point.
out.
It's the point that you're scamming people
That's
out
not what
of
it's
money,
about. We
and
don't
it's
care.
not acceptable. Period.
We're
Right.
not putting videos out or really trying to put videos out or anything. We're just trying to get the word out about our business. And we're not putting videos out. So it's not about that. I mean, we quit doing that how long ago? It's like, listen, we can't do that. We have too much to do. And with making this stuff and all his doctor appointments, we don't have time to do videos. I mean, you know. and it's
Keep Rob alive.
Yeah, you know, that's a feat in itself.
Just
Trying to
go
keep Rob
live
alive.
and then cut up video out of the live and post it like Sean does.
Yeah. Vicky England, if Sean needs money, why doesn't he work? Well, that's the $1 million question, Vicky.
Right.
That's a $1 million question.
It's easy to
Right.
do better.
Why doesn't
I
Sean
mean,
work
like I
if
just
he needs
explained, it
money?
was a long story, but if you know anything about me, that's how it is. We sell something that for our money, you know, for our livelihood. What the hell is he doing? I mean,
He's just taking advantage of people. That's all. Taking advantage of people.
and it needs out there more and more. Yeah, it's too bad, really. It really is. It really is.
But I think a lot of people know now, though. You know, there's always going to be new people.
Next will be another toy drive. Well, that is it is about time for that, isn't it, Lorby?
Now, see, if he was really trying to do that, he would have started that already weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know, because that takes time
Because
to
it is
do.
basically the middle of November.
Right. Yeah, it just doesn't feel it because it's
Moose
75.
Man learned how to use and exploit by using and living off of his mommy. Yes, the first 43 years of his life, and now using that to exploit others, vulnerable folks, good folks. Yes. Hey, Rand. Leslie says it's because he's a lazy bum. An acceptable answer. I think so, Leslie.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, at least, like I said, are we taking money? Yes. And then because you ordered a candle, because you ordered beard oil, because you ordered soaps, whatever.
Right.
Why should you? I mean, we're trying to, sell our things, and we say, please buy our candles. You'll like it. They're all natural. What is
Right.
the thing?
It's nothing. It's you get to look at him shake his ass. If you like whatever your cost is for the candle to make, divide that by $2, and if it's if it's $14, then you have to get 7 corgis, and then you decide, do I want to dance for corgis or make candles?
Yeah. I thought the hustler worked at a restaurant in Gatlinburg. No.
Well, he's worked at all the
He's worked at all
restaurants
the
in Gatlinburg. He's been fired from them all too.
Shark. They came in and wanted to move him to busboy, and he said no and walked out. Is the story.
Can you imagine him as a busboy actually having to work and not?
John, he quit. Smoky Mountain Ridden says.
Yeah, he quit.
Yep.
Quit/fired, either one.
Yeah. Before that, it was at
Howard's.
no Sky Park, right?
Oh, was it? Yeah, Sky Park. Was it only Sky? See, when I gave him the money last year, he was saying when Howard starts, but he never went back to Howard.
So what happened back?
Yeah.
We talk to people. We hang out in Gatlinburg. We have friends in Gatlinburg. We talk to people, and things get around that time.
Yeah.
Things are said and told around that time. So, not just making crap up.
Right.
We know things on good authority from people.
Right.
Um,
And I would assume like what is it that the Mama's Chicken Kitchen, is that the Johnson family restaurant? They own so many other places, right? So
now listen, I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't you talk bad about Mama's Chicken?
no. I was just saying I love their
Yes.
chicken. It's the best.
Oh my gosh.
chicken. I don't even
We're
need.
stopping right there, John.
I don't even need the sides. I just want all the chicken.
Yes,
You know
all
what I mean?
chicken, please.
And
If I was a bear, I'd just hang out back out in the back, out behind the
Yeah.
building. Just.
I couldn't figure out why. I used to always go there as my first stop when I got into town. And I would always clean my car out there, but they took out all the trash barrels around the parking lot. It must be because of the bears, right? Because they were just loose, regular round trash barrels. I'm like, why can't I don't like...
We seen another one on our way back to our place last night, leaving Gatlinburg. We seen
Did you
one
really?
out 321. Yeah.
So I went out last night late and filmed or took still shots of a lot of the light displays. And when I got into the glades there, I was terrified to get out of the car because I've seen some massive bears there. Like where the wedding chapel is?
Yeah.
I've seen 2 of the biggest bears I've ever seen
Probably
down
one of them was
here.
Brutus.
What's that?
Probably one of them was that Brutus that we was telling you about the other night.
Really?
Everybody's nicknamed him Brutus.
And so they'll go
He's
from
that big.
downtown all the way up there looking for food?
Yeah, they will
Wow.
go so many miles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this thing was on top, the older dumpsters.
Yeah.
It was actually a construction dumpster. It was rectangular.
Yeah.
But this gigantic bear was like a tightrope walker on
Yes.
this thing. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And he jumped down, another bear came along, and they walked right up through the wedding chapel parking lot and off to the left. And I'm there last night at midnight. I'm the only person around, and I was like, no effing
not
way am I
getting
getting out of the
no.
car. No.
No.
I did everything from the window of my car. Okay, we're
Moose
back.
Man
We're
says, who is the Gatlinburg
We're
hustler
back.
on YouTube? It is a local who loaned him money and is hiding their identity. I'm not sure on that.
I don't know.
Vicky England, Leslie Harvey, do you know what happened to NTL? Never see them anymore, was just wondering. I think Leslie.
They're
Yeah,
gone.
she answers. Randall Fraley.
NTL, remember them?
From Randy in Chattanooga.
Michael.
I'm sorry.
Chattanooga.
Hi folks. I'm gonna say
Chattanooga.
that I love your channel. So Randall Fraley says he's Randy in Chattanooga.
Hi, Randy.
He loves your channel.
Thank you.
I can cruise Gatlinburg without leaving home.
Buy me a cup of coffee.
Y'all keep up. Y'all keep up the good work. Take care and God bless.
Thank
Leslie
you.
says they're okay. Last I heard, Nikki, just not making vlogs anymore. Okay. And then she says, okay, thank you. Okay. They were caught up. We were talking.
We're all caught
Tom
up.
and I were talking.
And everyone was listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We held the room too. There's still 30 people in here. So
We didn't kill it.
Hit that like button. Tell them to hit the like button.
hit the like button now.
Lazy asses. Come
Yeah,
on.
you bunch of slobs.
Come on.
Let's go.
I got it. So desperately trying to get to 10,000, and I'm not buying any one of those subscribers.
If there could only be another fire, probably do stuff.
I could,
Yeah.
Your
but I gotta
subscriber
walk a
count.
dog in the smoke. Gotta do that. Subject the dog to
Leslie's
toxic fumes.
Maybe that's what happened.
Jeff, do you send nude pics with coffee?
Oh boy.
Oh God, Lori.
Lord,
Hey, no, wait a minute. What was that?
I'm gonna go take a break on that one.
Tom's gonna go take some snaps. He's gonna take some holiday snaps now.
Oh,
Tom.
man. We're letting out some secrets now.
Yeah. Nude pictures. That's probably the last thing you'd ever want to see.
I mean, if I gave him a tip and got a nude picture, I would ask for a refund.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen. If
Was
I
there
take
anything there?
listen, if I take a nude pic of
Zoomed
myself and I show it to myself, I will vomit.
I did, yes. Yes.
Oh,
I know. I don't even have a mirror in my house.
I got one over the bed,
He's got a dungeon.
I
He's
got
just
a
telling us
dungeon.
he's got a new rack coming in.
but I don't use the regular one. I use the one from the car. It says objects may appear larger than they are.
You know,
You have one of those vibrating quarter machines?
Absolutely.
honey, I measured it. It's
True.
It's 4
Leslie-
inches long.
4 inches.
Leslie says we got to see Jeff's belly for free during Jeep Invasion.
That's
You're
right.
on art. You came
Yeah.
over and lifted your
And that was scary. I had a nightmare.
Rand's going. Yeah, you
I had
missed
to
it, Rand.
replace the lens on my camera.
Oh, it was shattered. It shot absolutely.
Oh shoot.
My camera wanted to jump in the lake.
With the
Fantasy
drone.
golf
With the drone.
That was late. That was it. That
Yeah.
was during Slam, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But I didn't get a, what's the dog? I didn't get a corgi.
damn it. You're still,
What happened? Now, I know corgi is if you shake your butt. What is it if you show your butt? What do you get?
Hell fine.
Probably banned.
Oh, clever again, aren't we?
Hell fine.
I haven't had my meds today.
He started to do that same thing, begging the same 70 people watching him. I set a goal of 8
Yes.
corgis.
Yeah.
Oh, my
And then the next thing you
God.
know, or I can't wink. I blink my. How's he do it?
When he flutters his eyelashes
can't
at
wink.
people.
It's like
She can't, or he
I
can't.
can't
got
wink.
something in my.
So she can't wink
You're
at
a
you.
woman, you
no.
can't flutter your eyelashes like that.
Can't click her
I'm
finger.
not a scammer, I guess.
I
I don't
tried
know.
to show her. She can't click her finger.
So she can't go. Jeff,
No.
do it.
Oh, she has other things. It's usually a fry
It's a
pan.
rib.
Yeah,
Fry pan.
fry pan with fish oil in it.
No.
Bless her heart.
Mooseman says, I spent 10 years of my life removing the untrustworthy from positions of trust. I know what you have done to vulnerable people, hussy. You better pay those you have exploited. It's not over.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
He's
No, it's-
serious, too. He's serious. Moose man?
Yeah.
This man's a serious gentleman. I would take that advice and
Sorry I haven't had a chance to meet you yet. What's his first name? Moose Man, what's your first name?
yeah. If he wants it shared, I'll let him know.
I'm waiting. I don't like to wait. I don't. I'm waiting.
Mr. Impatient over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jim.
so,
Hi,
okay.
Jim. Pleasure to meet
He
you.
told
There
it.
you
Okay,
go.
so now we can say.
I didn't. I knew that you're Moose Man, and Denise said that Vivian's your wife. So hello, Vivian. Hello, Jim. Pleasure
Vivian
to meet
Valerie.
Vivian
You're
Valerie.
right, Jeff.
better known as
Chris.
VV.
Because, and we're not making fun, and I think
No,
they know
not at
that.
all.
They
We're
know that.
trying to make more of an ass out of the ass that already is there. They took.
An ass that's an ass.
Well, okay. Do you care if I tell the story, newsman?
No, but a little closer.
Well, I want to see if he can tell.
Or a
cares
little
if I tell
louder.
the story
A
first
little louder.
about driving him somewhere.
Go ahead.
Wait till he answers.
Oh. Moose Man, can she tell the story
About the drive.
about the drive? Whatever that means, because I'm in the dark.
He knows what.
He doesn't know much of the Moose Man stuff.
No, I don't.
Go
no.
for it. Okay.
They don't tell me anything. Go for it, Denise.
It might be safer.
They
Nice and loud.
drove him over to Maggie Valley, correct?
Cherokee.
Cherokee. Okay. They drove in their car. He
Their
rode with
gas,
them-
their car.
He rode with them over to Cherokee and back in their car
Okay.
and fed him.
I had a conversation with them both.
Talked on the way there, talking in the car with them, and he can't remember the lady's name. So on a video later or a live later, he's calling her Vivian, he's calling her Valerie. So we're not making fun of Vivian whatsoever.
No.
I think that Moose Man and Vivian, they know that.
I call
We're
her
making
baby.
fun of that asshole is what we're doing.
I
Huh?
call her baby.
After the black eye or before?
Probably both.
But yeah, so we make fun
No,
of
I
him.
don't call her baby.
How do you ride with somebody to Cherokee and back in
And
their
not know their
car
name.
and they feed you lunch that day
Yeah.
and you can't remember their name?
Very
worthless.
tacky.
That's worthless. So we
Worthless
joke
as
about it
tits on a
amongst
board.
us. We're not making fun of Vivian
Decent.
whatsoever. I think they know that. But it's making fun of him. Vivian Valerie, because he couldn't remember her name. So when he got back that night or the next day, he was live or something.
And he called her Valerie.
Vivian Valerie, so now
Yeah.
we call her Vivian Valerie, and we're not making fun. And I think they know
Okay.
that. It's making fun of that asshole. You can't even, somebody takes in their car and for hours, half the day, and you can't remember
Very inconsiderate.
their damn name.
Well, you're dealing with a person who's basically a troglodyte is being too nice. A barnacle would be better.
And you can't, and don't use the excuse, I have trouble remembering names. Well,
No.
you were in the car with these people. They were nice to you.
All day.
They took you
He
places.
remembers the names he needs to remember.
That's right. That's right.
The ones that send more money.
Or the ones he
That's
wants
not.
to remember.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's just
Yeah, I
sickening. So that's
Well, that's the thing. At first, when I started making the videos, people would say, "Oh, he's got a handicap or something like that," and you're picking on him. He's fully functioning adult
Yeah.
human male, maybe
Well, we
person.
We don't know if he's fully functional.
Right, yeah.
Grin
Something's
says,
in
I can
order.
assure you he knows how
Right.
many subscribers you have. That's for sure. Oh yeah, he keeps track of how many he has subscribers.
Oh yeah.
And
he
just
reads-
call Larry an SOP if you can't remember his
He
name.
reads
Leslie
all the
said.
comments.
Valerie says hi to all. She thought it was funny that Denise and Tom said Valerie at cook-off. She knew that you meant. She knew what you meant and thought it was hilarious. Good. Okay,
yeah.
We thought so. It's, I just want to make it clear. Yeah, we're not making fun of Vivian. We're making fun of
No, not at all.
that
No.
asshole. How do you ride with somebody in their car
You don't.
for half or three-fourths
That'd be
of the
the
day?
last damn ride that person would ever get.
Right.
I wouldn't stop and pick them up.
Oh,
I
can't-
see him all the
can't
time
control
in
the
that.
I'm surprised Ethel hasn't, or Walter hasn't gone immediate right. Something
Sometimes she
like a
tries.
tie rod break
Walter
or something.
tries. Oh yeah.
You gotta pull it back.
Oh, yank it right over. So
I
many.
wave every time. that-
I know you do.
I do. I wave every time.
So many pedestrians, so little time. I see him walking around, and he's got an interesting gait. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's like lurching
Like a
around.
bat out of
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
walking down the
yeah.
sidewalk.
It's a purr.
And he's always bitching. Yeah, they're walking too slow.
One of your close friends
Yeah, look at them.
Get off my lawn.
They blocked off the crosswalk. The Christmas lights are up too early. Everything.
I know it's always negative. So positive.
Yeah.
Such a
Yeah,
positive-
welcome to Gatlinburg. Fuck off.
Putting the FU back in fun.
Sorry.
If you're wondering where we are, we're at the Goat Coaster,
Where's the gym at
1341.
Quick
Where's
commercial.
you gotta fit it in there. I mean, this is sponsored in its own way. Hello there. 1341 Wares Valley Road in Pigeon Forge. We're at the Goat Coaster, and the cold weather is coming. And if you haven't figured it out yet, when you come up here, how many people I saw in shorts today And then at night they go, we
Well,
didn't
just
bring
went
any cold clothes, nothing for the cold weather. Right now, big time save. Here's one of them. I'll try to put it in the camera. There. This is one of the shirts that are on sale. One for 25, two for 40, and they're not. That's not rubber or plastic. That's stitched in. It's actually embroidered into the clothes.
It's not gonna wear off when you wash it.
No.
Or anything like that.
It's not going to do it. And they just got a whole load because I was waiting online to use the men's room. You got a whole new batch just
Nice.
in, and it's not just the goat. The goat. This one says the Goat Coaster on it, but they have Smoky Mountains. They have Cades Cove. And so if you want more than just the Goat Coaster on there, because some people just won't pronounce that they've been to the Smoky
You
Mountains.
know, if it makes Jeff look good, it'll make you look good.
Anything,
Yeah.
anything. A wet paper bag makes me look good. God knows that's what I take out of the laundry every day. So check it out. It's here at the Goat Coaster, 1341 Wares Valley Road. Also check out our other store, the Goats on the Roof, and then Pigeon Forge Traders on right on the Parkway, right across the street from IHOP and Golden Corral.
And the traders have more dinosaurs over there?
No, it's more of a store.
Okay.
But there are two dinosaurs. We got
You got a couple dinosaurs out there?
And then, of course, at the Goats on the Roof, there's no dinosaurs, but there are baby goats you can pet. Little baby goats. Little tiny baby goats. 14 inches long. Yeah. Hey, it's my fantasy. Let me live it. Have a nice
Make up for some of the other YouTubers.
Jeff D'Angelo's, yes. Leslie says, we'll be there in 3 weeks. Okay, cool. Let us, do me a favor, Leslie. Remind me when you're here, because I forget. Tell Denise. It's telegraph, telephone, tell Denise. And this way I know. Right. Well, it is. You're the only one who lets me know when people are here. I don't know. I forgot that you told me he was going to be here.
Yeah.
But I just forget. You know, that's the way I am. It's not that I deliberately forget. I just forget.
Jeff D'Angelo says hello.
Yeah. Hello, Jeff.
And then I forget how to say this. Jeff Shuchek.
Shucha. From, I believe they're from Canada.
We are coming down for 2 weeks at Christmas.
Got a lot of Canadians.
Moose Man, just down the road, Jeff. Been trying to meet you out, just cannot seem to connect. Sorry. Like the way you speak out. Hey, these women, hussy. I mean it now.
Thank you.
Like Moose Man.
Thank you much, Joe. I do speak my mind, and I enjoy doing that because it not only clears my soul, but people see that we speak the truth here, all of us. We don't BS you. We don't ask for coffee money. We don't ask for things turkeys on it. You get a turkey on your head? Did you know that on TikTok?
Yeah.
Turkey.
I figured they were going to do something for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they got that.
They were putting the turkey on that political guy, and he was getting
Oh,
pissed. Who was
Oh, the
that?
thing you can buy it does it. Okay, I thought.
Yeah. And then they got like the Elvis hair
Yeah.
and the sunglasses.
Cowboy
you got
hat.
that, the cowboy
Josh
hat.
looks good in the cowboy hat.
Yeah. They have the sombrero too. You can be a Mexican.
You can make
if you want to be. Yeah.
And just to remind you all, Paco, Juanita, pack your bags. You're on your way out of here. All right. You know what sucks?
Make my beds first tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Make Tom's bed, clean it up. Take the pubes out of the bed. You know.
This live stream is not sponsored by Dry Creek.
It's not sponsored by Dry Creek Beard Care.
I go home one time, my daughter's asking me, are there a lot of Spanish people down there? And I go, honestly, not unless they're cleaning your room. And
Yeah,
she goes, that's just wrong. That's what she said.
Or laying sod. One or the other.
Maybe we should have stayed at Kroger. No. Oh, we can't find the way out.
Well, I knew there was
Jeff and I could cause a lot of trouble.
Oh
together.
God, it would definitely. In jail together, we'd be in the same cell. Going, shit, what did we do? What the hell?
But by God, it was a good time.
But it was fun. It was
What's
fun.
that saying or something about if good friend doesn't bail you out of jail. A good friend's in there with you.
But yes,
Or so I forget how that saying goes now. Something like
works
that.
for me. Not that I ever want to go back.
Well, no, I mean it's like you gotta be good enough to know what you're doing, not be called.
Somebody has got to call. I was going to say it would probably been racist. Call a spade, and I don't mean that to be racist. Just when we got to call it out. I don't know what that person's saying, but when there's an injustice, I know I'm going to say something, regardless of the trouble it gets me in, because I speak my mind, just like the rest of the crew here. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what we've been.
That's what they don't want you to do.
And people have been so used to not upsetting the status quo and not being politically correct. Screw this politically correct crap. If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. If you're a wacko lefty, you're a wacko lefty. You're a racist, you're a racist. If you're a Marxist, you're a Marxist. Live up to what you are. Stand up and be proud.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be afraid.
No, why would you be afraid? I mean, if you really are convicted to your convictions, you'll say, oh, okay, you do what you want, and I'll do what I want. But don't tell me I have to do what you want me to do. You can F off any time, and I'll be happy with that. What did I miss?
Leslie said Denise knows when we're coming. Moose Man says, enjoyed meeting Tom, Denise, and Rob at the cook-off. I think Joyless Life saw me at the gate and thought about getting around me. They have been warned to never approach me again.
I think Moose is serious about
And
that.
he's serious. He's serious.
That note is serious, yes.
Leslie says, we love that about you, Jeff.
Thank you. It hurts me when I see people that can't stand up for themselves. Not because they're defenseless. It's just some people can't face adversarial people. They kowtown. Yeah, it's up to the. Some people just can't deal with that, and I understand that. We'll do it for you. Okay, we got no problem telling you what is really going on, and all we ask you to do is listen, and at least think about it. If we warn you, if Tom, Denise, Rob, don't worry about Joshua, he warns you, we're serious. We're not joking around. That means we're trying to protect your money and protect you, because if you're getting taken advantage of, we want you to know that you're being taken advantage of. And just because it feels good or it's warm and fuzzy and you think you're being loved on, no, you're not. No, you're being conned. You're being stroked and they're reaching in your back pocket at the same time. Moose Man says, I came to the cook-off to help Lori, Jeff. Yes. Okay. It's a shame that people take advantage of people on this platform.
Be
Moose Man.
cautious
Yeah, he
and
says,
wary.
well said. Yes.
Yeah.
Be cautious and wary.
What's it mean for a law firm? Cautious and wary.
You know, when everybody, I learned this from my ex-wife, because everybody told me don't
Current
marry
wife or
her.
ex-one?
My one and only ex-wife.
Okay.
And I think for good. I think I'm good. But you know, none of my family, none of my friends, nobody liked her. Nobody did.
Shouldn't that have been a red flag?
Well, if I was older, absolutely. But because I was younger, I told them all to F off.
And
I-
let me
and then
preface this by saying, were you thinking with the wrong head?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I was 23, she
Any
was
red flags
30.
for me?
You know.
What? Hello?
Hello.
So it's the same thing with Sean and all the other people. If all these people are telling you
Watch
be
out.
careful,
Be
and
careful.
you think different than what everybody else is telling you, maybe you're the one that's wrong. You
Take
gotta
an inward look.
right.
And even
Right.
businesses.
And if you come up with a decision that you still have to support them,
Okay.
whatever. But
You've been warned.
just know that there's people out there that they're trying to make sure that you're not taking
That is so
them.
very right, Moose Man says.
Because there's so many, the opportunities out there are endless when it comes to YouTube, TikTok, and all the platforms. It doesn't seem to happen that much on Facebook. I noticed that there's not a hell of a lot of begging. There's some lunacy there, but it's not anything like YouTube.
No.
If
You got a limit on that or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't ever play around on Facebook.
No.
Oh, for you people that may, God, I feel bad for you. I get a lot of people, or at least Marie tells me, I get a lot of people commenting and asking me questions on Facebook. I don't ever go on Facebook. I don't have time, and it's like, God, I'd be stuck at this damn computer all day long. I don't know what, because that's what happens, and I don't want to do that. I have a life to lead, and it's not in front of a screen.
Lori says he had me served a cease and desist letter So I would keep quiet, but I'm going to try to others. I was scammed big time. I don't know how that holds water.
I don't know either.
I don't
This
think
is her
it
life.
does.
This happened to her. She has proof.
Yeah.
Why the
I
hell
would go
can't
get.
she tell her
I would
story?
go get it. I would go get advice. There's
Let's get a different attorney.
There's attorneys out there that will give free advice.
Pro bono.
Pro bonos, yeah. So
That's what I'm going to name my first child, pro bono.
pro bono.
Even if you had to pay
Yeah, it'd be worth it.
1 hour or something.
Yeah, it won't be
Yes.
that.
Not with my attorney. Oh, way.
I mean,
I hate dialing. I see my bank account going down. Just dialing it.
I just don't know how. I just don't know how it's worth the paper it's wrote on. When this
Right.
happened to her,
Right.
this is her life. That she's.
Did she seek attorney advice?
I don't know.
Well, that's a first, because that could be rescinded. Or you just cease and desist to cease and desist.
Send him one.
Yeah,
Cease and desist
I'd fire
really.
back. I would absolutely fire back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stand there for that
It.
crap. Oh, Sean, you don't want to screw with my attorney. I will own everything. Oh, wait a minute, you don't own anything. That sucks.
You get like an 18-year-old Honda Pilot from the tow yard.
My truck's 21 years old.
See, that's the sad part about suing somebody that doesn't have anything, has zero. They got nothing to take, but you can make their life miserable. And my attorney really loves to make people
Lawyers
miserable.
really make your life miserable.
Believe me.
They really can.
I have. No. When I fart, it just goes.
All of those. You could own all of those muscle shirts, Jeff. Like
I know.
Leslie says.
Those hot, sweaty
Yeah.
muscle shirts.
You'd have that Patriot sweatshirt.
Oh, I'd love that. But I really want Will's red tank, the strap. What is that? The sleeveless one?
You did not just say that, did you?
Yes, I did. I did. I want that
Did
one.
you really?
Yes, I want that. I long for that.
In those videos when he's got that red tank top on, he looks like he's early 30s, right? And then you look at him today, and he looks like 2 steps from death at this point.
Well,
It's really amazing.
poster boy for bad diet.
Yeah, how much older and worse.
And they're only, what, 50-something years old?
Yeah.
40? She's older than him.
She's older than him.
By a couple of years?
By their own
They're younger
admission.
than us.
Really? So, it's like,
So
holy-
she was born before him.
Yes. Oh,
The
that's how
mother
she-
Yeah, but
had
you-
mother had him.
That's how that works. Don't
Mother had her before him.
I knew that's where he was going.
Lead down that road. I was trying to.
I knew you suckered this into it, but I'm like, I know where this is going.
It's not sponsored by Dry
man.
Creek Beard Care. This program.
What's a birth by Dry Creek Beer?
No.
It is sponsored by Trucker Man, though.
It is sponsored, yes. I don't know, do you gain years after you fall in a well? Do you take off a couple of years off your life?
I mean, you should. You should.
You say, well, I'm only 30. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Something's not right in that whole family, that whole group.
I mean, was she
Natalie, are you wanting her to
thinner
send
when
him
she
one?
was a kid? Because you would get wedged in a well
She says
at that
46,
size, wouldn't you?
46.
You know, I vaguely remember seeing a
resist
picture
him,
of
okay.
her,
Oh,
and
she
she
was
was
like-
pretty
He was
round
only like
then.
46,
Pretty round
47.
then?
She was pretty
He's
round
younger
then. Yeah,
than
no,
Larry.
she was no tweaky. Really?
Right.
Maybe
No,
48.
no, I think she was pretty rotund.
Will's younger than Larry?
That's what she says.
What did I miss?
But Leslie says that Will is younger than Larry. Will's 46,
Really?
I think
47,
I
48.
think we're like, what the
I
hell?
think he is 48, Leslie, I think. And she's 51 now?
She's in her 50s.
He's been rode hard, put up wet, rode hard again, put up wet again,
And bitch slapped.
and bitch
Must be
slapped
from
twice.
the other Will.
I don't know if anybody's rode him.
Huh?
I don't know if anybody's rode him.
No, I don't think, no. The only ride he is one that had to put a quarter in. That's the only thing he did. And they even, no, it jammed. The
He
quarter
does,
in.
he does like the train ride.
Yeah, interesting.
Come on, ride the train.
Come check out my caboose.
I couldn't believe
God,
it was
I
true.
remember that one. How many caboose? They did a caboose count.
Okay,
Remember
never
that
mind.
one?
They did that.
You remember? Yeah, you haven't done a video on that, the caboose count.
The caboose count, yeah.
That was-
That
and-
place I think is in Pennsylvania. I think I'll go by that. not too far from there.
Should stop in.
Just stopping. How many times can I say caboose in one video?
They went to.
Oh yes, yes, okay.
Yeah.
And whoever did it, I think it was Fred. The caboose number.
Yeah. Now the other day it was Canny. So it's Candy,
Oh, Candy.
Canny, or
And Santa.
Santa. Santa. No T. Santa.
And up to no good. If I hear that one more time, I'm throwing him in traffic. Because I can't. When you crutch, none of you
Yes,
are radio or
Will's favorite word is
TV. You don't crutch on a phrase, a word, or a guttural thing. Like, the program director will come out immediately and say, if I hear one more time, or you're fired.
Right.
So you would think any of these idiots that are doing these type of formats, they would understand. If they listen to themselves, they repeat themselves all the time.
Right.
And they do all these little guttural things that nobody wants to hear. A true person who wants to speak professionally doesn't do that stuff. And all of you guys do a good job of it, except for him. You do a good job because you hear yourself. You listen to your product. If you do it, you cut it out. You edit that little part out. Most of these people wouldn't know editing if it came up and bit them in the ass.
Right.
Moose, wait a minute.
So
You know, you got to put the you know
Moose
in
Man
there.
says, yes, Jeff. Hussey, if you see this, if this ever gets into a legal area, the process of discovery will require to talk every piece of your social media relevant to these matters. You better pay very soon. And then he says, meaning yes, Jeff, to what you said about your attorney and legal matters. Natalie says that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand what that means.
Well, I don't know. Did it autocorrect or something? Mayor Primer? See if you can figure out. I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Auto. Let's see if you can figure out what she's saying.
Who?
Natalie.
Oh, Natalie.
No, Tracy
That's like
Toussaint says
Mayor Crima. I'm lost on that, Natalie.
I don't know if it autocorrected.
is that a
or
legal
something.
term?
If it is, that's out of my
And then
realm.
Tracy Toussaint says hello.
Hi, Tracy. Hello. How's the temperature? It's really not, what is it, in the 60s?
Yeah, I'd say low 60s.
Well, look up the temperature. You got a phone.
Damn it.
For
It's
goodness
like
sake.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
We're idiots here. This is just the way.
I just
How
dated
about they are?
I just dated Johnny Carino, so I'm sorry.
Carninos. Get it right. Carninos.
No, Carino.
Carino.
Carninos.
That's right.
Pigeon Forge. we're in Pigeon
And the
Forge.
Mucho
62
Mexican restaurant.
60, 62, 63.
Yeah, 62 to 63.
Right behind his head. It's a muchacho. Muchacho.
Larry
something.
Sky.
Hi, Larry Sky. How are you?
Oh,
Why is everything Tex-Mex? It's not.
You know, for
just
years,
Mexican.
Tom, I've
Tyler
been.
says he's the #1 Frog King fan.
Oh,
Lori
yeah.
says he can't say he doesn't have his wallet because I take PayPal. Because remember when he could...
Tyler, I'm still
I don't
gonna
have a
beat you in
wallet.
fantasy, but thank you for the compliment.
He's one of your guys on fantasy. Oh God.
Remember he couldn't pay Frog because he didn't have...
He
I don't
didn't have
have,
his wallet.
I
He
don't
lost
have
his
my
wallet.
wallet.
She
Lori
said that
says
to
she
me
takes
earlier
PayPal.
today. That's what
Buy her a cup of coffee.
Yes,
paid
good,
back.
that's a good idea.
That's when Larry said, hey. The Moose Man says, Natalie, thanks for supporting Lori. It means a great deal. Yes. It means a great deal to her.
It does. Supporting these channels is imperative on having a successful channel. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people, I don't know if you've done your analytics, who don't subscribe to the channel, which it doesn't really make it. It's not that big of a deal, but every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Comments, negative or positive, doesn't really matter. Subscribing, and even
the thumbs up.
the thumbs up, thumbs down, even a thumbs down
Even
is
a
still
thumbs down,
good. It
right.
doesn't really matter. But
Moose
when you don't
Man's
say
talking
anything,
about what Lori's been through with...
I feel
Stupid
bad for
Hussey,
her.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
See, I didn't know about all of the shenanigans that were going on, but that's pretty scary.
You do
Yeah.
more than that.
Well, you'll have to tell me.
No.
When you sit back on Couch Dracula. You never told me how you like
I thought I told you.
You like Couch Dracula?
Oh, Couch Dracula.
Couch
That,
Dracula. I have a couch that looks like it's from Dracula's castle. and
it does. It's like
but it's so comfortable.
it's like from the 60s.
Or from the 1890s.
Or
It's
yeah.
very Victorian, but I had to have it because I loved that time. and I've been
It's like
looking
Gothic
for years.
Victorian.
Barb's
Yeah,
Stewart.
okay, I'll go with that. 'Cause the
So
house
Lori
is
said thanks
eclectic.
to Natalie. Barb Stewart says hello from Idaho. Sending you hugs.
Hugs, hugs.
You guys are cool people.
Thank you.
Well, Barb.
Well, if Denise does say herself. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Mooseman says supporting channels like yours that do not
A
drift.
drag couch.
A drag couch.
Well, I do wear the nylon stockings, you know, the ones with the little checkers on them with the screw me high
You did
heels.
win the Smoky Mountain Drag Show last year.
I did.
You did.
Hands down.
Well, other
Against
things,
Hussey.
hands down, other things up.
That, well,
He wears his clothes in Fuji.
He sure does. It's almost that time of year again, isn't it? There's compression.
8 degrees. What's 8 degrees Celsius? Was that 31?
That's
30. Tracy Passon.
Where's Tracy?
Are they from Canada? Yeah, that's why. They're from Canada.
No, we because we don't know how.
Although, well,
It's freaking cold.
but I will say this: I was in Canada once, and I was driving a rental car, and I was driving through traffic, and I'm just passing everybody, and somebody said, "How fast are you driving?" I'm like, "I'm going 55." They said, "Yeah, but mile an hour or kilometer?" I went,
kilometer.
"Oh shit!"
Yeah, because you're looking at your speedometer.
I'm going 90
That
miles
happens
an
now.
hour.
Really?
I don't know what it can. They'll be able to tell, but if I say 55 miles an hour, they're probably going oh shit too
Oh,
because
That's what we do now, going back and forth.
Yes.
You
Oh, I
know,
could imagine.
all the time.
oh yeah, I was moving, and I mean I'm like in a
Weaving
little
and throwing.
2-lane road. And
But
I'm
these
like,
people are so slow here.
I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
why are they driving so slow in
Thank you,
Canada?
Leslie.
I didn't understand.
Barb says at least you treat your significant others with respect.
Absolutely.
it's really easy for me.
Easy for me too, because I've got her chained in the basement. She's got her passport and
Yeah, I was gonna
shoes.
say,
She
you
can't
have
go
all the
anywhere.
stuff.
I
You
have
just-
it all.
Get a boat rent to send her back
Oh,
just in
really?
case something happens.
Did they say 8 Celsius?
8 Celsius.
You
46.
go make her
Leslie
work with the
said
girl a
46.
cup of gallon.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Send Hussy down.
I was
Oh,
just
I'm
out
sorry.
plowing
Well, I'm
in the
not into
backyard
that.
just to keep her in shape. You know, just she's not plowing anything. She's just keeping in shape. You got to do that. You got to keep them in check.
And for your punishment, you have to go home and smell fish.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's going to be
CJ?
there when I get
Yeah,
home. I know.
CJ.
That's he's a
CJ
I'll show
stalked.
Who's he stalking now?
He's just stalking women online right
Online.
now,
He
yeah.
stopped with the Chinese chick.
Well, he stopped doing it on film. Who knows what he's doing private?
That's a good way to put that.
You know,
Stop on film.
he stopped on film, right?
Stopped on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could show
I thought he
it.
was having like
I
an
said,
Asian
show it.
fantasy.
I think a lot of people do have an Asian fantasy at some
That's
point.
why I married
Says
one.
that.
There you go, right.
And nobody else
Right.
has.
I think that's what he was thinking originally, even though her boyfriend would show up and hang out
He has a
there.
female fantasy. He's, you know, he don't matter.
Anything.
Yeah, he don't know.
Anything.
Yeah.
Could be a farm
Well,
animal or
Alexis just
anything.
said
It could be,
64 degrees there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 62, 63, something like that.
Unbelievable.
It won't let me show what Barb said.
And see how she does it? She doesn't include the rest of the people.
What?
John Esper, it's 50 here in Ohio. Alexa just said it's 64 degrees. Hi, Wayne. How are you doing? Larry Scott, what did the slushy do now? Oh, you're going to have to go back and watch the thing because we pretty much donated this whole program to the slushy.
I tried to
Barb
show
said-
that, Barb. It wouldn't let me show it.
What?
She said,
You have to go back and see what Barb typed.
yeah, it won't let me show it.
Why not?
I don't know. I tried.
It says, did you guys go to the chili cook-off? Hussy did, but it was too loud.
It's not there.
And then
Oh.
it says, no, they chased him out of there.
Where'd it go? No, it's
after that.
It's before.
I just
after
looked
that,
at it.
yeah. She said Hussey's a perv.
Right there.
Yeah, she said us as a
It won't
bird.
let me show it.
That's it.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
there.
Not there.
Nope.
Did you
So
guys go to
somebody's
chili cook-off?
monitoring
Hussey
us.
did, but it was too loud.
Jake Castle,
They,
you all discuss the
no, they
Smokies?
chased him out.
Yeah, well,
Barb.
what would you like us to discuss about the Smokies? Most beautiful place in the world and on the planet. And we all love it. We all recommend you all come up here. Take advantage of not just going to the strips. Don't just hit the Pigeon Forge strip because it's more than just the
Yeah.
tourist traps. You go off on the side streets
Yeah.
and really sightsee this place.
Yeah.
You'll be amazed at how beautiful it is. And don't just go to Gatlinburg. And that's the sad thing about a lot of people, that they just go to those two places and they said they've been to the Smoky Mountains. No, you've been to two tourist traps. You haven't gone to the Smoky Mountains, right? I missed all whatever that other stuff was.
We were out at Greenbrier yesterday, and it's just
Gorgeous.
Greenbrier is always gorgeous. I don't care what time of year it is; it's always gorgeous.
That whole area.
Newsman says, heard through the grapevine that have now seen Hussey calling their businesses shitholes.
Oh, I heard it. He definitely said on a couple of videos to Old Red, don't go there.
He specifically comes out and says, don't go here.
That's grounds for a lawsuit.
Yeah. Should be anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
I said don't go there.
but Joshy said what?
You had a reason.
I said don't go there.
You had a reason.
When you pour milk out, it's in chunks.
Oh,
You don't want to eat there.
no.
He's not paid or anything
Yeah,
to
I
eat
did a
there.
food review there 2 years ago. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
That's different though.
Well, he's doing a food review.
Yes.
So you're in.
Documentation. I got the video of it.
And you went in there with that intent to do a food review.
Yes.
And you weren't compensated, so it was you
No.
paid for it. So you're giving a true food review. He stands outside, and he claims he went in there.
He can't afford to go in.
No, he can't afford
No.
it. He can't afford even a drink. They couldn't afford a beer. And then he downplays them and calls them names. That's
If they don't
slander.
give something free, yeah.
I was gonna say it's probably
So,
because he doesn't get anything out of them.
businesses
Yeah, you give them for
shitholes
free,
are
and then all of a
talking-
sudden you're my best friend.
Businesses
Yeah.
that are shithole, he calls shitholes, are talking with other businesses to get the truth out about him, disparaging the businesses in Gatlinburg.
It's wrong to do. And claim that you're doing a good job, and all you're doing
Like
is
you're an advocate for Gatlinburg. You're talking
And
like,
you're not.
I hate Gatlinburg.
how you hate that.
but he's
So
the
boom.
mayor.
Well, I hate Gatlinburg. I made no bones about it though. I hated it because I was there for too long. I had a store there. I was in and out of traffic. I just hated it. I hate Gatlinburg. I don't care if I ever go back to Gatlinburg.
But tell us how you really feel.
I don't like Gatlinburg.
Thank goodness I go get it.
But I'm not
Monday.
based my YouTube channel around Gatlinburg.
And you don't beg for money.
You don't have it in the name of your
Right.
channel, for crying
Right.
out loud.
And
He's changing it tonight.
if it wasn't for the traffic in and out, one way in and out, I
Oh,
wouldn't
it could
mind,
be
I wouldn't mind
horrendous.
Gatlinburg. But I've been stuck on stuff too many times. I don't like it. It's good for business.
And there's a lot of good businesses in Gatlinburg.
Oh,
There's
Yes,
a lot of
there
good
is.
people in
Damn
A
Gatlinburg.
lot
There
of good.
is.
And
Yes,
look,
there is.
and look, we've all been fortunate enough to meet the heart and soul of Gatlinburg, which is the workers,
Yes.
the employees, the people that are there every day, day in, day out, serving breakfast to the tourists, good tourists, bad tourists, anything in between. They're there every damn day,
Yeah.
working their ass
trying to
off.
make a living.
Because of the
Dealing with
parking
the general
situation,
public
there's
is
some people working from morning till night
Yep.
until they close. And when you sit there and you say this is a trap, this is not worth it, Anakeesa's too damn expensive, Old Red's this is that, calling businesses a shithole, all you're doing is hurting them employees.
Yep.
You should be rung out on a rail and be forced to leave the damn town. I'm sorry,
Like
but
they
I'm
did to
pissed.
Gatlinburg.
When you sit there and you disparage
Gatlin.
these
Gatlin.
damn employees, you need your ass hung, and I'm just pissed. I better shut
No,
up.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm just,
If you
I'm
live in a
fed
place
up.
and you make a living from it, or barely scraping out a living,
Exactly what I
you
called him
don't
to his
knock it, you don't
face
hit
the
it
other night.
between the legs and expect you're going to get greeted wherever you go.
Right.
Now, if places are really fed up with him, they should say, get out. When he comes through the
Nobody
door,
likes
get
him in
out.
Gatlinburg.
No.
Nobody
No.
knows him hardly in Gatlinburg.
No.
No, he's not
We've
really
asked
popular.
before.
He's
And
really
he's been
not
there
popular.
25, 30 years, depending on what they ask him on.
Yeah, right.
What day
Right.
of the week it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
But
still trying to get directions
nobody
to
knows
Cherokee Orchard, River Road. They're all the same.
I'll draw you a map.
Okay.
It's a
And,
circle.
and don't ask about Campbell Lee.
Oh, Parish was gone. I didn't even know it existed.
No? Somebody asked.
The worst.
Oh, never heard
The
of it.
worst one when somebody asked him about where Cherokee Orchard Road was and he had no idea where it was. He's standing in front
In
of
front of the
Subway.
It's right
And
there.
someone told him to look up. Oh, it's right here.
Send me a
So-
cup of coffee.
What was that?
There's 6, like Joshy said, there's 6 roads in Gatlinburg, and you don't know where 2 of them are?
2 of them go around Gatlinburg.
Those are pretty major roads in
Those are
Gatlinburg.
the
Yeah.
roads.
All 6 roads in Gatlinburg are major.
And he's walked by it every day for
Yeah.
30 years.
Free Frosty says Hussey is a nuisance to Gatlinburg.
Yes.
Natalie says, laughing out loud, Larry, now that makes sense. I thought he had a what did Larry say that I missed?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off.
No, I like it. You don't normally do that.
Wayne
I
says,
like it.
this is off the subject, we'll have to finish this and come back. Are you ready for an amazing 4 years? I think we all are.
Yes.
How is Rosie doing and all your friends? Tracy asks. Mooseman says, what do you want to know, Jake? We would be glad to help you. Exactly, Mooseman. Barb Stewart says, only a few decent vloggers here. Adventure is out there. Vacation Station, Smoky Mountain Family, all cool. Hussy and Yitz are
What
horrible.
about Dry Creek Beer?
We don't do anything.
Terrible.
Tom.
Yeah, Frog King Tom. We don't do anything. Larry says Gatlinburg should run him out of town, maybe even out of the state. I think I like Larry Small.
I'm glad, Jeff.
Where'd it go?
Unruly children.
Where was I at?
Could you imagine what would he do in another state? He can't even do anything here when it's so easy to get a job
How
here.
Rosie and
You
Baby's
just have
doing.
to drive down the street and stop at any place.
Yes, but in his case, if he walking distance, he could walk and get a job.
Yeah.
Why isn't it?
Especially Gatlinburg, nobody wants to work there, so you can quit a place in Gatlinburg this week, and they'll rehire you next week
Yeah.
because they can't get anybody.
Mooseman said yes, Barb. Then he said the truth
Yeah.
is closing in on him, Larry. Mooseman said, amen,
And
Rob.
you can do
they deserve
anything.
better.
If you want to work really
I've
hard,
heard him
you
say
can
the
get
same
a
thing
job
about
where you have
hillbilly
to work
golf.
really
Yes,
hard.
John, he
Hillbilly
has.
If you want to
Yep,
hand out a
Mooseman
ticket
said
at a
old
mini
red,
golf stand,
fuckers,
you can do
hillbilly
that
golf.
too
You
and
better watch.
sit in an air-conditioned booth
Still
all
get
day.
18 bucks an hour.
Hillbilly golf center. Better watch.
And could
Les-
you imagine if he
Leslie
did
says,
that
"Tell it, Rob."
full
Larry
time
says,
and then
"Rob,
did
just turn
this
me off."
after?
Are you smoking a cigarette,
Everybody
Larry?
would have a different opinion of him. People would have a totally different opinion of
agree.
him if he did that.
But no,
You know?
ain't gonna
He's
happen,
up.
Tom.
That's what I told him Thursday night
Well,
when I was following him, and then he turned around.
and he truly has a channel that he could do so much good for the town. But
Yeah,
when
with
you
the
sit there
name
and
and
disparage
everything.
it,
He does have a decent fall. I mean, as far as the
Yes.
amount of people
yeah,
and stuff.
and when you disparage half the attractions or more, and almost all the businesses, and oh, we don't need this, we don't need that. Well,
That's right, Jeff.
then
So,
build something.
Right.
Barb, you're fine.
And he looks so
I don't
ridiculous
do
because how long
anything
have you been
except
saying,
promote our
oh, there's
stuff.
no need for
Thank
puckers,
you.
there's no need for puckers, we don't need that around here.
You better watch.
And they open the door and it's like, whoosh, it's completely full of
Yeah, you
people
knew it
and
was gonna be. You
it's
knew it was
been
gonna
packed since the minute they opened.
Didn't need another parking.
Well, he said at the beginning though they wasn't gonna rebuild it. Remember?
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
They're not gonna rebuild it. They're not gonna rebuild
Yep.
it. Are you an idiot?
He said there's rumors they're going to rebuild, but I don't know that it's going to happen.
Well, I don't know what we walked in last night to then.
They had plans a week after it burned to
Yes.
rebuild.
So there's another Jeff says he's a new subscriber, loves your videos, have seen 2 to 3 Hussy videos and figured out pretty quick. I think he's trying to say he's a shyster.
Shyster. Tell Jeff to subscribe to my channel. You can watch all the
All
stuff
the
about
except him.
Go subscribe to Frog King Tom.
Moose
There's
Man
a
says
channel
no
you
more
love.
alcohol to Larry.
Larry's cut off.
Larry says I got a little carried away, Moose Man. Lone Ranger says I ain't seen you for a while.
Hey, Lone Ranger.
Hussy is always looking for someone he can use. He acts nice, trying to get people to give him free stuff and shout outs. That's right.
Yep.
That's right, Lone Ranger. Ain't seen you for a while.
I'm listening.
I'm surprised that sign didn't
A
sell.
wonderful night, is it not?
It is.
It's always fun to Hussy
You know how
dash
you,
while
you know, if I would stand up your shoe, you know.
We like the view of YouTube.
The view of YouTube.
Oh, and once again, this is only opinion, right?
Right.
In
These
our
are
opinion,
only these are
Hussy is a
opinions.
spoiled little
Our
boy when he
No,
opinion.
mine are
says
facts. I only talk facts.
there's
That's it.
facts.
Yeah,
There's
are
facts to
facts.
back
Mine are
base this
hard
shit up.
facts.
There are facts to base this shit up.
Yeah, and we can
And-
back it up.
Yes.
And
With
almost
video.
all of them are on his own videos.
One is ugly as hell, and that's fact.
Yeah,
That's not opinion. That's just straight
fact.
out truth.
All I know is there for a while we had so many emails that said, "Is this a female or a male?"
Yes.
And we did
Well, he
support
did
him
the
and defend
lesbian
him and said
granny.
it's a
Well,
gentleman.
you know, my friend that's been on here, that Tyler, right? When the week I was hanging out with him, he told his coworkers, also my friend, he goes, "Why is Tom in Tennessee hanging out with a lesbian?" That's exactly what he said to me.
What lesbian were you hanging out with?
Hussy.
Hussy.
Oh.
When I did that. And then if I send him, like, I'll even send him links to my videos sometimes, and he goes, I can only get through like 20 seconds of that because I can't stand the sound of that guy's voice.
I thought he was until he came into my store.
What's that?
I thought he was lesbian until he came to my store.
Yeah.
Well, see, and that's what
Yeah.
I
Stacy's still
said.
convinced he is.
Yeah, you can't convince Stacy otherwise.
That's what I said though.
I was at Walmart yesterday, saw a woman with a beard. You're in Tennessee now, buddy.
That's what I said to his face when we confronted him last year, was that he started, because we had people coming to us in our lives and emailing us and everything because they had got hurt or they had got upset because he had blocked them because they'd questioned something or they had said something and he didn't like it. Block, block, block. And so that's what started all this shit. Was we were live and people were coming in venting and we let them vent. Then he came into live because that drive up told him that we were.
I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna cancel you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel.
So he came
And we
into our-
didn't mean to offend the lesbians because I know that's offensive to say he is.
You love him.
We love.
We do.
Absolutely.
I am a lesbian.
So am I.
Well, they pissed me off. Well, that's true.
You are too?
I am.
Some pretty good movies.
Yeah.
But so he came into our live that one time because probably that stupid warned him that we were talking about him. He came into our live and I told him to get the out of our live. And so then he just kept on. When we confronted him, I told him why, you blocked all these people just because they disagreed with you or that they said something you didn't
Sounds
like
like a
or
yes
something.
thing.
And that's we were letting the people vent.
I mean,
And I
even
said, and
Yes
then listen to
didn't
this.
block
You have
me.
blocked this one, and I started naming them off. I said, do you not remember on one of your lives we used to all come in there? We talked to each other, not to him. But anyway, that's beside the point. There was a guy that came in. Who is this dude? He talks like he's got a bag of marbles in his mouth.
And we defended him.
Joshy, did we all not come up for air when that dude said he talks like he's got a bag of marbles?
did.
Remember that? We
We
defended
defended
him.
him.
And I told that ugly son of a bitch that
You're
to
right,
his
Barb.
face. And he blew it off. We stood up for him. We defended him, and when people were making fun of him. But now get in line.
Hi, Kevin. Hello, everybody. Larry Sky says, "What in the hell are you hanging out
Yeah,
with the
he
clown
was.
for?"
I tried to this. I did.
Barb Stewart. At least he gets warned at the chili. Yeah, they weren't at the chili cook-off. You're right. Plus said they
We're not.
got a cheap deal and vlogged out of state. Yeah, I know. Moose Man. Yes, Wayne. Spoiled by my mommy.
I've
He
always
lived
said he
off
looks
of
like he's wearing eyeliner, Leslie says.
by a mommy. Excuse me.
You guys haven't
First
seen those
43
since
years of life. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? Not exploiting other vulnerable, good, and decent folk. Disgusting. Barb Stewart smoking. Yeah, they are kind of weird. Carpetbagger, that's her you telling me, was at the chili cook-off. How does he brainwash women, mods for his? They defend him and they block no matter what. Kevin, when I'm not a woman and I can't really speak for them, but well, I've been called a lot of things, but when you are lonely and sad in life, any attention at all is good attention, and that's how he works on these people. Just my opinion says that, oh, I'm being paid attention to, oh, I've been so lonely for so long, and I feel bad for those people. Just get a hold of Joshy, and he'll walk you through it.
Yes.
Yeah, he will. Vicky England, like the name. Yui, that's a good one.
Hussy.
Should run
She
around.
meant hussy.
I know, but I like Yui. Hang around with Will and Dawn. They are the same. Yeah, they are. They are. Vicky, Hussy. No, I know. No, they don't. Well, because they're too much alike. That's why.
Well, I don't think Will likes any YouTubers down here.
No.
He's
I asked him about that, Leslie. He never
he's
would
pissed
answer.
off that.
Well, because people know that he's an idiot, and it doesn't take more than about 5 seconds of watching a video of his. He doesn't know anything he's talking about, and his information is mostly wrong.
He just made one last week
Of
that all you have to do to ride the trolley is wave it down. And
no,
so, of course, when I watch this, I'm yelling at the TV.
of course
It's
you
not
will.
true, you dumbass, And so he makes the video, and he's so stupid, I would have cut it out. He's waving for the trolley to stop.
It drives right by.
Drove right by.
They
have to
have
be at the trolley
designated
stop.
spots.
That's what the trolley
Exactly.
spots are for.
That's why they stop at the spots.
So I guess you can't just wave them down
No,
like you
it's not-
used to. You never could just
No,
wave
you
them
never
down.
could.
They have
Could you imagine
specific
how many
trolley
times the
stops.
trolley would have to stop?
For everybody.
No, especially downtown Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Stop, 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 stop.
It's a traffic thing. You couldn't.
There are
the
specific
snarling
stop
would be
and pickups.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's why.
I would've
That's
cut that
why
out.
they
It's
have
like you look at
crosswalks
the stupid
that
car.
And some of you people out there, listen to me, tourists out there, they're designated sidewalks. They're brick on the asphalt. You cannot park on those. It's illegal to do, but I see people park on it and people trying to cross, they can't cross. That's how they get hit. So learn the laws, know the rules. And how fast is it in Gatlinburg to go through the strip? What's the speed limit?
I don't know, but I assumed it was always like 25 or 20.
It's 20, I think.
People go through 30 and 40.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the worst intersection that people just automatically walk through is at River Road. It's just trying to get over to the aquarium. I think that's the worst intersection. There is a designated sign to walk
And a lane.
and a lane, you know, and there's a sign there that tells you when you can walk, when to stop, because
But not everybody pays attention to that do not walk sign. They
Right.
cross in front of the traffic.
Especially going to River Road.
yeah,
Yes.
that is
We have the green light and others
yeah,
cross.
because when you come up on that intersection, there's trees and bushes there, and sometimes
Easily a blind spot.
Yes.
And plus, you're going sometimes like in the evening, you're driving there and the sun is just right in your face.
Yeah, right. The
So
sun
please,
sets right
if you're at
there.
that intersection, pay attention to that.
20, that's
that
what I
sign.
thought, Wayne. I thought so.
So-
Who am I missing
Jake?
here?
Jake's mom.
Lone Ranger. Smoky Mountain Blessed Weirdos. TLC should start showing. Yeah, Hudson's putting them on the island. Larry, how are you? I didn't even say anything about him and got blocked just because I'm friends with Josh. Really? That sucked. Kevin, are there any other actual decent vloggers around? Yeah, we're one of them. Others seen bizarre. We try to keep it on the up and up. I mean, when you watch any one of our videos, it's straight. It's the straight talk. You know, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. If I like it, I'm going to tell you I like it. But I'm not going to do it for clicks. I just can't do that. I got to go to sleep at night. Jake Castle, don't watch the movie.
Goes both ways, don't it?
Jake says don't watch them if you don't like
Goes
them.
both ways, does it not, Jake?
Yeah.
Go
Right.
back and kiss Hussey's ass, Jake.
Oh, is he a kiss ass? I don't know.
That's what he said.
Moose Man. Now that Fifi has left, where did Fifi go,
He's
Moose?
not supporting him and giving him money there.
A woman who, nice called Hussy Fabulous, is out loud statement.
Says not watching it live.
Who has exploited Tom is right. He's hiding it out. Natalie Warner, I saw them remember the tree limb that fell. Barb Stewart there. Wayne McAllister, 20 on this. Okay, 20. K&R TV, K&ERV TV are in the room. Thank you guys. Very nice. Thank you. You guys are great. K&ER TV. They're good people. Good folk.
Now that
Good
Fifi has
people. When are you coming back into town? I miss you guys. You guys are a lot of fun. You really are. You two are really clown. I love it that you clown around all the time. You laugh. You know how to laugh at life. Bob says, Smoky Mountain Blessed, and it's a weird Smoky Mountain Blessed lady wants to interview all of you too. Yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes.
she knows how to
Yes.
interview. What?
Yes.
He's like, oh, sir,
That
sir,
was-
you're
that was
feeling,
God.
you're feeling."
And he missed.
Just missed. Him and Trump, they both got saved by God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got
Barb
lucky.
says
divine
Smoky Mountain
intervention.
Blessed, and yes,
Yeah.
a weird Smoky Mountain Blessed lady wants to
Providence.
interview all the YouTubers. No, she doesn't. She tried that a year ago.
What's
It
that?
didn't work well for her.
She don't talk to me no more.
No.
It didn't work well for her.
She didn't talk to me when I saw her Thursday either.
Unless,
I
look,
don't.
listen to me. Unless you know how to interview people, don't try to interview people. If you don't know the rules of interviewing, don't make an ass of yourself like some of these idiots. No, who would
So
know?
what's the three biggest?
You're in for a.
Yeah, what's the three
You're getting
biggest?
into something, Natasha.
What to do's or what not to do? What's the three biggest keys not to do when you're interviewing?
Well, it's always who, what, when, where, and why.
Okay.
Those are the things. Those are the 5 things that you got to know.
And do you veer off of that?
No, you stick to your guns. You want a lesson from Jeff King? I did this all my life. There's 5 things you do: who, what, when, where, and why. That's your outline. That's your format. Now, if you don't do that, you're gonna get screwed because you're gonna put yourself into a corner with your big mouth. And enough of them do that. You know, they don't follow the rules.
Yes.
But
Natasha's
how would I
really
know?
cool.
That's not.
They're good
that's
people.
not Canadian.
What?
That's not Canadian. Yeah, but that's not Canadian. It's in here.
Who?
It's not Canadian.
Oh no?
I wish I didn't
Who
have
is
Moose
it?
Man blocked because I can't see any of this comment.
Your phone. How come you're
No.
blocked?
He's had him blocked.
Oh, you
at
gotta
one
go to
point.
Google.
They had a misunderstanding. It's all okay now, but he has to unblock him.
Yeah, don't block him. When
And like the hussy, he doesn't count.
last May, Moose Man and I weren't getting along because that's when he was taking the trip with Sean, and he was a Sean fan, him and his wife, you know, and they hadn't realized yet how Sean was. And of course I was bashing Sean, and so Moose Man and I kind of butted heads, you know, and then they figured out what the deal was. So then we were fine. He was fine with me. We were friendly online. But then after Sean paid me, he had gotten the impression that him and I were friends. After that, right. But so then he was saying like, "Oh, you're friends." So I just got sick of it. And I'm like, "Oh, you're blocked," you know. But then I met him Thursday at the cook-off, and he's a really nice guy. Yeah, he's fine. You know, we're adults, so we could disagree, and like I don't hate anybody. You know, you just hadn't figured it out yet. That's what I was telling him the other night. You know. What's that?
It takes some time for some people to figure it all out.
Right. I mean, it took me a little bit of
They
time
get
to figure
fooled.
it out.
They
Yeah.
get fooled by the show. And
Right.
for a while, you watch enough, and you start to see what's behind the curtain. You push her into, oh,
Sure.
I get it now. This is a scam. This whole thing is to make money. He's not going to
Yeah.
be friends with you because you're not going to give
I
him
don't know,
no
Leslie.
money. So
Right.
he don't want you. He wants nothing to do with you.
Absolutely.
You know?
Like I told these other people, my daughter had the best, I think, explanation for him being so pissy with me was because he wasted that whole week when I was here last year, kind of hanging out with me. Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? In the knowing that he was trying to set me up
Set
to
the
ask
hook
me
in
for
you.
money, right? And then at the end, I only gave him $200, and he's like, "Screw this guy! He only gave me $200. I wasted all this time
I
on
want
him."
a Lamborghini.
Yeah, you know, so he was just like super up, like, you know, I actually like that idea that, you know, at the end he's like, this guy, but you know, I gave the $200 right before we left for a ride to Cherokee, just like Moose Man went on, right? And we stopped, there's a gas station right across from Ghost Town in the Sky.
Yeah.
Over there, there's a gas station right across the street. And I was filling up, and when I went in, he was taking my money and buying scratch tickets. Yeah. So that was
To pay for the gas?
no. I paid for my own gas, but I gave him the $200
Oh, so that
before
money-
So he pulled my $200 out of his pocket and he bought some scratch tickets. And he got in my car and we're driving. He's scratching tickets. For the car.
Your money.
Yeah, and I thought to him, you know, when I first met
Open the
him,
door.
the very first day I met him, because you know, you're a Northeasterner, you know, from birth. You know what I mean? So you can tell a shady person.
2 seconds.
Right, you don't know what they're shady about, but you know there's something, right? So right away, I text my buddy at home. I'm like, you know, this guy's all right, but there's definitely. I go, I think he's gonna ask me for money, and that was like the first day, you know. And then a few days later, I get the call. I get something serious to talk to you about. I just met you 4 days ago. There's nothing serious that we have to talk about, you know.
Change your number right then and there.
Yeah.
Where was we at?
Did I miss anybody?
I'm trying to think here. I think John says I think Chris and Mindy finally got smart and stopped hanging out with them.
Thank God.
Yes. Moose Man says Lone Ranger, they changed their names when they moved here from Tampa. Her name is not Joy, it is Barb. And his last name is not Wheeler, it is Boyer. Who changes their name? And I'll add, and why.
Hi, Travis. Thank you for joining the room.
Knew that.
Barb Stewart. Neither did I.
No, I knew that.
Gave for Chris and Mindy walking. Yeah, always felt bad for Chris and Mindy. They're different.
Yes.
They're different people, but I could tell they were being taken advantage of.
Barb says yay for Chris
That-
and Mindy for walking away.
Remember Chris about T-shirts? I mean, and
I'm glad.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
They're really
Natasha's really a nice person.
Yeah.
So Chad.
Yeah, Chad's nice
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
Don't get hooked up, Chad and Natasha. Don't do anything with the people we're talking about.
I don't think
Travis
there's any
Axley
chance
says
of that.
hi.
Sean was trying to creep into Natasha's
Well,
new channel at first, but I don't
saw
think
that
I've.
she was getting some numbers.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Lone
Yeah.
Ranger says Hussey and Joy are constantly clout chasing.
Yeah.
That's when Natasha said, "Hey guys, great to see y'all live together." That's when Leslie said, "That's not K&E." Leslie, Mooseman says Leslie, Jake probably
Most of the
one who
people
does not know.
that I
Yeah,
met
no,
down
no, he
here are
doesn't.
very
Yeah.
nice. There's only a small
Yes,
group
Cheryl.
of people that are
K&E
no good
are on the
for
way to
area,
Tennessee now.
you know
Yes,
what I
Cheryl.
mean?
Natalie
And of course,
says
I'm
Jeff,
good at
K&E,
picking
TV are coming back to the Smokies according to their videos. They're on their way. Yes.
Louder. so I
Look
can
at
hear you.
hanging out with
I got
now.
fucking yeah, right.
Barb Stewart says Lone Ranger
I
so
got a
true.
knack
She's a
for
name
that.
dropper. I mean, that's like last year. You were so surprised that we met at the chili cook-off, and afterwards, I think it was, you're like, I was so shocked. I didn't know you guys knew this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, because we don't name drop. We don't. They're
Right.
friends.
That's
So-
all I do is name drop. That's
But
all
we
I do.
know so many different YouTubers and different people in Gatlinburg.
I'm best friends
and he's
with
like,
Adam the
he's
Wolf.
like at the chili cook-off going, you know them? Yeah.
Yeah,
You know them? Yeah.
I'm
you
from
know, it's
Florida.
Like,
You
so
lived in
it's
Florida,
not.
so-
Yeah.
Best
We don't do
friend.
like that, and
And-
she's always when we were with Adam the Wolf. Who's that? I mean,
I sleep in his bed, Adam the Wolf's bed.
I
That's
don't
how
give a
close I am.
I mean, we just know these people.
Don't
They're
look at
friends.
me like that.
They're friends. I mean, they're. Who
just-
cares?
You trying to picture that?
I don't think.
Not really.
I don't think to name drop because
Trying to
they're
get the image
friends.
out of my head, Jeff.
Give me bleach. I got
Usually Jacob is like 3 steps behind Adam. I'm surprised he wasn't
Yeah.
at the cook-off.
Larry says I got blocked from.
I think he got wise.
because Rob didn't like.
Adam?
Yeah, and Jacob too, because what happens
Sorry,
is
Larry.
he gets chased all the time by the losers.
He does.
You know, and it's
I
like
can't believe that video of Will chasing them down
I laughed at that
in the
thing.
in the woods
In
and
the
like
wood
at
to the
night.
graveyard.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Shows
and
you
you
what-
could tell they were trying to avoid him. He's like trying to call him, and carpetbaggers
and
like
then you
driving
go, oh
by
look,
in a
he went
car.
by. He went by. Those are groupies. Those are
Yeah.
the lowest form of lives.
Yeah,
Lone
What?
Ranger says you need to give Hussey prank scratch-off tickets
I
for
saw
Christmas.
that.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be awesome.
Lend
Morby
him,
says
Tom. Lend him $200 or give him $500 in Hollywood money and some scratch-offs. And say,
Oh
you know,
my
I feel
God.
bad what we went
The stuff
through.
that says motion picture on
Yeah,
the top,
but he
and
wouldn't
won't
read it.
notice.
He can't
yeah.
read. He's an idiot.
Morby said like the $730 he needed to go to the dentist. He said so. I thought he had a bad tooth. He sent me a picture. He had his teeth whitened and done.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
And you know, all he did was just use toothpaste, clean his mouth, and then he put the money in his pocket.
Probably used whiteout.
He loves
Hey, that's
it.
what I use.
Mooseman says I thank you all for trying to help Lori get justice. Much appreciated. Good night. Good night,
Thank you,
guys.
Mooseman. Appreciate you being here.
Good night, Mooseman. Larry says, Jeff, does the Goat Coaster have any deals on hoodies? You always have to buy 2.
Oh, yes. Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. Hoodies are 1 for 25 or 2 for 40. These are not cheap hoodies. These are first quality. I have bought most of them, so I know, and I'm picky about what I wear.
Oh, wait a minute.
You'll find the shirts. I'll show you again because maybe you didn't see them. This is embroidered. I know you can't see it. Wait, is Leslie still in here? Hi, Leslie. This is embroidered. Now, Corgi, give me a corgi. And it says goats on the roof, pigeon forward. It's embroidered. And this is how most of them are. They're sewn in. They're triple stitched. Look at that. Not this cheap Pakistani crap that you get at some of these other like $2, everything under $2. What do you think you're going to get?
You're not gonna be able to get those anyway because those Pakistanis are packing in.
They're packing in. Oh, by the way, Paco, Juanita, start packing your bags. All right, you're almost out of here.
Just make up my hotel room bed tomorrow first.
You know what I have noticed? Going down the street, that way into Pigeon Forge, there's
Nobody's gonna scoop my eggs at breakfast.
somebody's got to do it.
Now I need a
Thankless
cigarette,
stuff.
Larry.
But right next to they changed the name. It was Taqueria, but now it's Burrito. Now next to that was a multiplex of Mexi apartments. There's nobody there.
Really?
There's nobody there.
Oh,
They hiked, and you know why? Because you're gonna get kicked out. That's why. That's
Well, because it's winter, there's no more produce to pick, so they just.
oh, and that's the thing that they're saying on the news. That and this is what the wacko left is saying. Who's going to pick your produce? Well, who picked it before they came in?
Right.
There's always going to be legal immigrants who want to work.
Absolutely.
And then there's the illegals who don't want to work. They want $3,500 a month, which you and I are paying for,
That's right.
and a $350 grocery card. Wouldn't it be nice to get $4,000 a month to do nothing?
I would love that.
To do
I
nothing.
would be here all the time.
Yes, we'd all be here. I mean, you can't really survive on that kind of money, but I mean, that's free. So you could go out and get a job because nobody, you have no paperwork. So what's the incentive
So
to
you're
go out
working
and work?
under the table, cash.
Cash, and you get the government money. What's the incentive to go out and get a job? None whatsoever. This is free money. This is what the liberals were doing to you. And they're going, well, it's going to create inflation. No, we already have inflation, and they're spending billions of dollars paying for these lowlifes to come in here and stay. And I don't care what you think. You know, I don't really give a shit. You know, excuse my language. But that's the way it is.
Larry says, do they have sweatshirts?
You can't talk.
We're trying to talk, people. Do they have sweatshirts like this here at Traders? Remind me.
Yes,
That's
it's
what
all the
that's-
same.
That's what he meant.
If you want these, the stuff I just mentioned is at the Goat Coaster, Goats on the Roof, and Traders. You got 3 stores to choose from. Each store is different. Here you'll find a lot of Goats on the Roof stuff, as well as Smoky Mountain stuff. You go to the Goats on the Roof in Pigeon Forge, it's primarily about Goats on the Roof. But you go to Traders, you're going to find more of the Smoky Mountain paraphernalia that you're looking for. So you have 3 stores you could choose from.
Hey, that's
To, I think so too.
I heard him.
Pay no attention to
Pay
that.
no attention to me. But you got a good deal. That's all I need to know.
Not a good deal.
You got a good deal. There it is. You heard the lady right there. Got a good deal. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Rick Lightfoot
That
says,
was
can't remember
hilarious.
the name of their channel, but what do you think of Ryan and Bree? That's Adventurers out there. They're good people.
Yeah, they're nice people.
I've never
They're-
met them, so
they're good people.
they seem like good people.
They were at the chili cook-off the other night.
I met them for the first time.
Talked
Thursday.
and talked and talked.
Yeah, they're very
Yes.
friendly.
They're nice people.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And they don't appear to be phony.
No.
No.
They do their job.
They're
And if
very
I'm not,
polished,
Yes.
professional
Yes, they are.
videos. you
well, if
know.
I'm not
And it's
mistaken,
informative.
if I'm not
it's good
mistaken, they do.
information.
She
Yeah.
keeps running her mouth. If I'm not mistaken, you're just like my sister. Shut up. If I'm not mistaken,
That's
they
why
do
you
that
love
for. I do love you. They do it for a living.
They didn't do a good job.
So, and that's why they're serious about their job.
It's informative stuff, too.
Yes,
It's not just,
very informative.
you know.
And they get into everything, you know, for the previews, and like they asked the
Yeah.
Dolly Parton question last year at the opening
they do
day.
the who, what, when, where, and
Yes.
why.
Yeah. Yep.
Simple shit.
Natalie
That's
said
right.
not to moose, man.
I mean, that's so
Leslie
basic.
said,
You learn that like when you're 9 years
101.
old. Yeah.
Interviewing 101.
And what you were talking about earlier about the speech stuff with the this, I mean, I learned that in speech class.
You have?
yeah.
You know,
No, crutching. It's called crutching.
yeah, you
on
can't
words.
stand up there if you have like, you know,
Oh.
you're gonna do the 3-minute speech, you know, for speech class or whatever. It has to be straight out. You can't
Takes
be.
a second. So
Yeah.
it's 1 second out of the time that you're allocated to do your speech. And people pick up on the ums and you knows. And too many people do that. You know. What that tells you is that it's on me. When you do a you know or an it tells you you have a lack of intelligence. And it means you haven't done your job. Because if you really have a speech or you have something to talk about, you read it 100 times until you know it upside down. You may use it as a reference, but you should be able to talk about what you want to educate the people about. Not have the sign right behind you and go, Carninos, and it's clearly right there. Mucho Mexican. It's not. It's muchacho, right? Only an idiot would look in their own camera and not see the name of the place, right? I'm sorry.
No, you're.
Is it right?
Yeah. Leslie says, Jeff, if you're friends with Adam, I need you to introduce me.
Okay. Well, when I roll over and I break on the wine glass, I'll introduce you to him.
Let's see, I already told
See,
you that
that's
Larry
the other
met
thing. I'm
Traders.
just reading this comment with adventurers out there compared to like Will and Dawn. Will and Dawn look like they escaped from the circus and they show up to to go and do something. And then you got Ryan and Bree who like have He's
Yes,
got a nice
very-
button-down
yes,
shirt, you know,
very
polo
polished,
shirt.
very-
Nice family.
Yes.
Everything
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
very
yeah.
They've
And
done
those-
their homework before they've even started the
Yes.
video.
Absolutely.
Right.
You
You,
always.
you don't have a retard in a moo waddling up to the place before you're ready to go, you know? Sorry.
Opinions are strictly those of Tom.
Not sponsored by Dry Creek.
No, Dry Creek. Oh, let me see the candles. Give me the candle.
Retards. love.
Retard love. Both of them.
Now wait a minute.
I have to show this again because I don't know if you caught these, because I really want you to. The holiday season is just around the corner. This is an excellent opportunity if you get real candles that are made with
100% soy wax.
100% soy
US
wax,
farmers.
which you're going, what the hell does that mean, Jeff? It means that they don't smoke. You know how you get those cheap candles from the box stores? You light them up and then you got a black ceiling. Now, of course, I'm used to black ceiling, blackened pots, blackened ceiling, everything when Marie cooked. But no, my ceiling will, I guess, something about my attorney signed the divorce papers right now. Okay. But
Smell it over here.
Yes,
Which
yes,
one is-
Barb.
it's power. This Christmas Eve. This one's Christmas Eve. And it's so pleasant. Most of the stuff you find at the box stores, immediately I have to take 3 ibuprofen when I walk down the aisle. I have a pounding headache from the cheap smells. This one here, I already licked the inside. I pulled all the nuts and candy out. This is the Christmas cookie. And this,
That one now needs to be sanitized.
God, damn, that is so good. It's like a sugar cookie or a Christmas cookie. And just by smelling it, I don't have a headache. And I would have already had one if I went through like Walmart and stuff. And Walmart, you can't sue me, it's an opinion. But most of the stuff is crap because they use what? What do the cheap candles use? Paraffin
Yes.
and
A lot of paraffins.
and the fragrance they use is really not.
Most of the wicks are lead free, but they're not zinc free,
Yes.
and ours are both.
Repeat
lead.
that so because I'm
So a lot of the wicks are lead free that you can get in the big box stores and boutiques and all this stuff, but some of them are not. Some of them do have zinc in them.
Yes.
which is bad. That's heavy metal. You're inhaling heavy metals.
Yeah.
Not the kind of heavy metal
So
that you
this
listen
is
No, you know, hey man.
yeah.
I think,
These
what are you
are-
gonna do that? I
these
think-
are,
oh, that.
braided cotton wicks that are lead and zinc free.
Yes. And 100% soy wax from American farmers.
Yep.
And we have instructions on the bottom of each candle, but you do need to trim the wick, as we said earlier,
Absolutely.
after each burn.
Most people don't know that.
You need to trim the
Because
wick
they'll
after
light
each
it and
burn.
then blow it out, and next day they light
If
up
you
and
have-
it gets.
Or you will still
If you
get
have
some
trouble-
blackish
if you
on
have
the
trouble-
rim.
Trimming the wick after you burn it because it's soft.
It's all wait till it hard.
Let it
Yes.
till it settles
Yeah.
down and cools down,
Yeah.
and before you
we've
relight
been
it, then you
testing
can.
this stuff
It's,
for
sometimes
months.
it's
Well,
easier to
it
trim
sucks
then.
up a little more wax while it's drying.
We let
It
it
just
burn
makes
and
it
then,
easy.
And
you
it
know,
preps
we
it
let
for
it
the
burn,
next
didn't
time.
cut it,
Yep.
cut it, trim it before we burn it
it's
the same
lotion.
time, just so we
Huh?
know.
It's lotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
You use the wax and it melts with lotion.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So right there's got to tell you it's not throwing off toxic
Yes.
anything.
Mushrooms.
No, if
Yes.
and a lot of
Yes.
so
Yes. Yeah.
when
yeah.
we were testing our candles and we did several burn tests with different waxes, wick sizes, and all that. So what we had noticed was we had our windows open at the house one day, and our neighbor was mowing his yard,
Gel candles are the
and
best.
it
They can
smoked a
explode.
little bit then
Gel candles are the best
because
for
of
these
all the
things. They can explode.
pollen and pollutants
Stuff in the
that was
air.
in the air.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we blew it out and we started the next
should
day
re-
before we even
re-
opened the
re-
windows,
review the candles.
and
No
nothing,
smoke,
nothing, absolutely nothing.
Oh, Lone
And-
Ranger.
You can tell
Thank
when
you,
you light
Leslie,
up
for
a
the
cheap
link.
candle. Within seconds, you can see the smoke, the black soot
Yep.
going up in your house. That is what you're inhaling. If you have a child or you have animals, they're all breathing that soot, which could have
Yeah.
heavy metals in
I
it.
mean, you're going to get some to an extent. It's cotton,
Well, of
and
course.
you're
And
burning.
it's burning.
I mean, duh.
Yeah.
But
Duh.
keep it trimmed, and you after each before each new lighting. Because like I said, we've been testing the stuff. We trimmed it. We didn't. You know, just to see what
To
was.
see the difference.
Yes. And if you don't, you will have some, like I said, some blackish around the rim there. So we've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that, trying to test and so forth.
And if you want, this is my favorite. The Christmas cookie. I like it. If you like that, drycreekbeardcare.com, and you can. And what else? You got more. You got more candles than this.
Those are the 2 cents we have now, but we've got more cents coming.
More scents coming.
It's a
And of course,
process.
they've got beard care, which I swear by, wearing it right now. Joshy too. Tom too.
Green clover.
Well, he didn't rub it on his beard. He rubbed it somewhere else. And Big Jim and the twins appreciate it. Right? drycreekbeardcare.com. Leslie, if you're still there, could you put up the site again, please? Okay. She's so good at this.
She's all over it. What's that?
I've seen that.
Can I?
Cut right.
That's
Yeah,
another one that that's
The,
another one that won't talk.
the only problem with We Review You is they have like 23,000 subscribers, but
Wait, time out. They've got what?
they have about 23,000 subscribers now.
How
But
many were per?
They spent some
Well,
money.
They
on
spent
that.
some money, didn't they?
oh yeah, well,
Trust me,
you go on the thing, they have 3,000 views and 1 comment. Okay, now I put out a video this morning that sucked for views. Okay, it has like 100 views, but it's got 18 comments. Okay.
The numbers aren't jiving, are they?
No, not at all. So if you did review these on no one would buy them because we have more people at the table than they have real subscribers. Right. Sean, we review you, you freaking bozo. Was that better?
That much
We
better.
No.
I appreciate that.
Um,
I'm telling you, love the beard. Miss Marie she's extremely sensitive to fragrances. And I never could wear any type of cologne. Not that I did, but she once in a while would say, try this out. If we went to Tanger Mall, we'd go into some of the shops there, and she'd go, try this. And she goes, man,
It
it's
would
giving
work.
me a headache. It's giving me a headache. Well, as soon as I put on
you make
the
this tequila
tobacco
stuff called
field,
pussy?
which you don't have a
Less-
tobacco
yeah.
field in your hand here that I could put in the camera.
no, not yet.
If I went to the car, I have it because I would. But that I put on
that
all
last
day
time.
long. It's an oil. You put it on, and you could use it on your face. And I did find that in the morning when I'm getting ready, when I'm getting beautified, I put the oil on or the hand cream, which is the same thing. It's tobacco field hand cream or tobacco field oil. What? I'm on the 144th day of my 14-day beauty plan. So, you see, that's worked real
It's starting
good.
over tomorrow.
It's brand new. But I love the smell, and she loved it. I remember I put it on. She goes, "What is that you're wearing?" And I thought she was going to say, "It's giving me a headache." She goes, "That's really nice." Miss Marie doesn't BS. She told me right up front, I love that fragrance, and she likes that I wear it all the time. Which, even though she calls out other people's name in bed, but I call
It
my
is
own
what
name
it
out.
is,
I
you
had to
know?
resort to calling my own name out. Oh, Jeff. Stop, you're killing me.
Oh. So
what?
no, I'm not gonna ask it.
Go right ahead.
So what name's their favorite name?
Brad. George. Brad.
It's never Jeff.
It's never Jeff. No, I'm Maggot. He
You're
calls me Maggot. Maggot, get up here.
Rodney Traders is on the Parkway,
Yes.
basically
Across from Golden
Wendy's.
Corral.
Yeah.
And Golden Corral, it's the biggest
And
sign.
Wendy's.
And Wendy's. Those
It's
are
red
the
and
biggest
yellow.
signs. Yes.
Red and yellow trim.
Look for the dinosaurs.
the dinosaurs
There's two
out front,
dinosaurs.
roaring and things.
Two.
You can't miss it.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's on the northbound lane.
Yes.
You can't miss it.
Yes.
And an extremely popular store
Oh
with
my gosh.
really good stuff
What else
inside.
did I miss?
Yes, Wayne, it is really good for your scalp.
Huh?
What?
Tobacco film is good for your scalp. If I had shaved, it's good for your skin.
It's
just,
good.
it's
Really
just
is.
essential oils, basically.
Yeah.
You can put it anywhere. It just happens to be really
Yes.
good for beards. I mean,
Yes.
not every oil is good for beards.
Yes,
like
I was going to
the
say, Leslie, use it to
So,
shave
what-
her
I
legs.
like it. It doesn't leave. I noticed the hand.
It's not tacky.
Especially.
It's not
Sticky.
tacky.
It's not greasy.
It's not
Immediately
greasy.
soaks up on
You
my
don't
hands.
get
They're
attract all
soft,
kinds of
they
dirt,
Because
'cause you're-
sometimes I work outside. You can tell when I'm outside. They get all weird like that.
Yeah.
And I'll wash up, put that on. It's gone. It's smooth,
It
but
absorbs
it's
in
not
right
like,
away.
It's got, we have moisturizers and to moisturize.
Does Larry
Not only
use
like your
And
hair.
there's a
huh?
Does Larry use
I'm not asking them.
Well, we've got a lot of guys that use it just as a cologne.
Yes.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, there's some guys that don't want a beard. That's fine.
You
They-
don't
they
have
like
to
the
have
scents.
a beard.
And
They like the scents. So
And Denise uses it, and Leslie uses it, and
She uses the tobacco field.
Tobacco Field
Isn't
has
that
a shaving oil. And
That's
we made a
shaving oil.
Tobacco Field shaving oil that's a little bit softer on the tobacco and a little bit more vanilla.
How much different is that from the tobacco beard oil? Is it much different?
Not much different, just a little more vanilla.
A little more vanilla.
that's
Yeah.
live on TikTok right now.
Because I could see how that would work for sure. I'll try that next time I do under here.
Yeah.
I'm due again. I'll put that on there instead of soap and water, which really dries my neck.
Well, I shaved my legs today, and
I did too.
couldn't show it because my
No.
hair's already
My-
5 miles long. So
My legs are so soft and smooth and supple right now.
I can't even ask you in that conversation.
Hey, but you kind of got the gist of
talking
it.
about how some, and I
I
think
can piece it all together, Rob. I don't need a drone out.
He got what he needed.
you want a road map. No, we were talking about how some ladies use it as a shaving oil.
Yeah.
I could see because it's got the right.
I use a shave myself. When I shave myself,
I haven't thought of that.
you can't.
They brought him
Under
to
here,
that
like
the
your neck.
Applewood restaurant.
And you don't need aftershave.
So that's what somebody's asked. Where'd it go, Jackie? I wonder what. I'm missing a lot. I'll have to go back. I wonder
I don't
what that
shave
Long
myself
Island food
anymore,
taxi
though.
because
I
Bill
have,
was after hanging out with Hussy for a week. Well, ask Tom. Tom knows. He's been there,
He's a
done
weed
that.
eater.
It was man, it was a couple $100 and a breakfast in Cherokee. Yeah.
Tom knows. He's been there, done that. I've
Peter's,
learned.
Peter's Pancakes in Cherokee. It was good breakfast.
Was it
though.
good?
Yeah. I mean, even though I had to eat across from Sean, it was still good.
That didn't make you hurl it up.
Not then.
A
because
little
I
bit of
didn't
throw
know.
up in your mouth.
You don't think he wants to go to that restaurant ever again?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Barb said she gets weird, bad vibes from certain people like Yitz and Smoky Mountain Blast. Kevin says, Barb, you're right. Lone Ranger says, SMFFF channel with those two big people give very creepy vibes.
Which channel?
Triple F.
I don't know.
Faith food, more food.
Yeah.
Food fun.
That's what I always go. Oh!
Yeah, see?
Oh!
Light bulb moment.
Oh! Shut up!
Thanks for waking up,
Thank
Jeff.
you, we got- Well, I had to think. I go. Are they still making videos? I haven't
Are
seen
they?
anything.
Are
Yeah,
they
they
really?
went to Taco Ranch.
Oh, did they?
Oh,
That's right.
everybody did Taco Ranch except me.
I didn't do it.
I didn't.
I
do
did.
it. I don't plan on doing
I
it.
did Waffle House.
Taco.
I don't like.
I beat It's to Waffle
I
House.
love messing food.
I'm
That's
not- I don't
probably
like
he's
spice.
I'm not paying $7
complete.
for one strict taco.
He's probably depression that I beat him.
Barb says, wish I was there with you guys. Sending love to you all. Kevin says, I could sit around the campfire and listen to Frog King and Hussy stories all night. Laughing out loud. Wayne said that the free money's going to stop real soon. People are going to have to get back to work. Larry said he'd check
No,
out
I'm
the
waiting.
trailer
I
soon.
can't wait.
Barb says Adventures Out There is very informative. They are clean, good people. I like them. If I need info on Smoky Mountain tourist stuff, I like them. They are so good at what they do. They are.
You know, Adventures. Ryan did a video about.
I don't know what Wayne's
It was really from one end of Gatlinburg all the way to the other, and it even went out to Food City and stuff. It was just enough information, a little bit of information about almost every key point
Yes.
through Gatlinburg.
That's the way to do it.
And I was like, that's
Good
Gatlinburg
job.
in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, you got everything you need to know, just enough information
To
to
pique
know,
your curiosity
to pique
if
your
you need more.
curiosity, and to get, hey, do I want to
I might
look
wanna
into
go
this
there.
more? Yeah, I thought it was a good video.
Kevin
I
says,
really
Barb,
did.
I agree. They are very informative. Barb says, Ryan and Bree are classy. Will and Dong are trailer trash. I'm
Now
not sure what
you're
Wayne's
hurting the
referring to
trailer trash
on
crowd.
Who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Who did that.
I-
Lone Ranger says, oh, that's when he said we should get re-reviewed to do the candles. Wayne says gel candles are the best. I will beg to differ with you, with Wayne. Gel candles can explode.
That
Gel
Gel.
candles can explode.
Yeah, we've had a bad experience with it, Joe.
If you like them and that's your
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
just like that's fine. But I will beg to differ.
We
with
got
you
it.
on the gel.
We also got Denise's cousin. They had a house fire because of a gel fire.
why?
It exploded. It
Really?
Yeah. It not all gel candles are like that, but that one did. And that's
Where did this line come from? There was nobody here a minute ago.
It was dead. It was
Um,
There's more
show
people
that.
over here.
Leslie says that that's what she was here for. You showing your chest. That's what she's here for.
There's nothing to see.
Lone
Look at the
Ranger-
line, Pat, on the other side of Denise,
Yeah,
guys.
see behind?
Look at the line.
Look at that. Lone
What time
Ranger
is it?
says, can you make a candle scent called Hussyless Gatlinburg? If it would work, yes.
Guys, anybody that's going to be paying with a credit card, we also have 2 kiosks around this
Way to go.
Kevin
Yeah, he
says
was
it's
just
not-
saying, by the way, that if you come here, instead of being on a long line, if you have a credit card, there's a kiosk right over there. Right over there. There's 2 of them. And it's easy. You just plug in your card and hit what you want. You get the ticket in your hand, and you go right to the ride. Sorry.
They're just saying that Johnny Amusement got subs. We talked about tobacco field, moisturizing. Larry says Hussy's live on TikTok right now, doing this. I'm sure.
Hey, wait, if he's doing that, I'm doing this. There. There.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, we said what Jackie said. HussyCon Long Island food people, Lone Ranger said. Yeah, they came last year. You would have thought they would have caught on. The tobacco field sugar scrub is my current favorite, Leslie says. Thank you, Leslie. Kevin says, I'm thinking several of the large YouTube channels in the Smokies bought subs. None of their views are that great for the subs they have. Wayne says, I'm bald but I have a long beard. I need to try your products. I currently use Mountaineer brand products. Oh, Wayne. Not, but give us a try. Give us a try. You'll see the difference. You will see the difference. You will feel the difference.
Yep.
Trump just got Arizona. Did they finally, Wayne? Finally?
Good.
No kidding. Finally. I mean,
He finally got Arizona.
they finally called Arizona for Trump.
Lone
Yeah,
Ranger.
Leslie says finally, Wayne.
They took
Lone Ranger says
Yeah.
Triple F are always begging places to give them free food. They sat and ate 10 cinnamon rolls in one place. Yes.
Oh, I saw that.
Tom did a video on
Done
that.
a video on it.
You know, you forget where they go. They're asking
I
for
actually
it.
felt
Huh?
sick
They're asking
after
for
I
it.
saw that video.
Yeah.
You did a video on that?
I did.
Tell them.
Yes.
I did a gluttony video
I
on
did a
that.
video.
You can watch that. Yeah.
I have not seen it. So
Well,
I'm
in the cinnamon roll shop, Olga's.
and how many?
Yes.
And these aren't little cinnamon
They're
rolls.
giant cinnamon rolls.
Giant.
Right.
And I
Right
looked at
every single
And they were taking, only a bite or two, but still a bite or two out of 10 of
It's
them.
10 or 20.
That's like eating 3 full ones by the time you're done. And like I went there and I got one, and that woman is really. Have you ever been in there? She's super nice. Like you
Yes,
guys were
she
talking
is.
about that Greenbrier.
Yes.
Her and I were chatting a little bit, and actually, sometimes it makes me feel dumb having this channel because she's an attractive woman, right? And I'm in
I
there
went in there.
eating my. That's why it's hard. That's why and that's kind of why I went in there too, actually. But I was like talking to her, a little bit back
Heard
and
it here
forth.
first.
And I told her I saw you on Hussy's channel,
Yeah.
right? And she goes, "Oh, I have his business cards." And I said, "Oh, I know who Sean is already." So then here I am as like a single guy in there eating my thing. Have to tell her, "Oh, I make silly videos where I make fun of it."
Fine,
I
okay.
know who it is. I make fun of him.
Yeah, I make fun of, but I could only eat half of mine.
I saw the size
Okay,
of it.
and I brought it home and I ate the rest of it that night.
It's a treat, several treat.
Yes.
That's right.
It's not just
Yes.
a one-time treat.
No,
I couldn't
no.
believe when I saw them sucking those things down. I'm like, holy shit. They're all gonna have diabetes if they already own it. You can't have it.
I don't have diabetes.
You would if you went and ate with them.
You would if you hate it.
I got other stuff, but not that.
Got other, yeah, don't we
You
all?
would if you ate it. He's looking out for you.
We are. Oh, if you haven't noticed that Joshie has lost weight.
And I have gained it.
No, you look good.
Still wearing the big clothes though, so I'm not buying any clothes yet.
Well,
I'm a fat bitch.
but he's trying, and it's good for your health.
Yeah,
I feel better.
Don't you? I told you you would. It's a rewiring, agreed.
Well, mine was medical related too, though. I had medicine that was.
The medicine
Treat
was
me wrong.
messing with you.
Yeah.
But, it's easy. It's really easy to fall into the trap here. Wayne McCoskey is fine. Okay, looks fantastic. He does look fantastic. It's easy when you come up here to fall in the trap to go to all these tourist things. I'm not saying don't, but moderation in moderation. Don't go in there and gluttonize every single store, because what's going to happen is you're going to pay for it in the end. And I mean that literally. You're going to pay for it in the
I
end.
was gaining weight, messed up. I ate healthy, wasn't I? I ate a lot of salmon.
But your body wasn't processing.
It wasn't.
Me too.
The medicine was.
Don't even talk to me, you with the Mountain
That's
Dew.
water. She's got water.
It's
Water.
water, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Wink, wink.
Now
Nod,
let me
nod.
do the,
Got water
let me
in
do the
it.
hussy.
There's no water in it, right?
Wait, is he having a seizure? Is that,
Speaking of water, why don't we have a coffee pot right here?
have a, huh?
A coffee pot.
Oh, I don't drink.
That's a
I
good
was talking
idea.
about you. Want
Shut
to?
up. I don't drink.
You
We
know,
don't
it would
drink
have been a
coffee.
good idea just to bring one. I had, you know those things, the pumps?
Yeah.
I got 2 brand new ones I never ever used.
Rafts?
I found
Kinda
them
like a
somewhere and I
go
bought
rack?
them, and I never opened them. But they look good.
Oh, you
Josh
pump the
is-
coffee?
Like they have in there.
Oh,
Yes,
you're talking
Leslie.
pump and you're talking coffee. I didn't know where you were going with that conversation.
A carafe.
You went down the dirt road.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I don't know where he gets
It's a
it.
carafe, that's the thing.
No, it's a vacuum pump. It's a vacuum. No, it is.
It's a
Yeah, I
vacuum
know.
pump.
It is.
Yeah.
And I can,
Yeah.
they're in the dungeon.
That's what goes under a
They're,
coffee pot.
Yeah. Yes.
boxed up in the dungeon
Yeah.
with everything else that I buy that I never
A
open.
carafe is a handle in the screw.
Did you ever hook up? The only thing I gave you that
Hook up
city
with
sound
who?
machine. Did you
Oh,
ever
no,
hook up
they
to
try-
yourself?
Oh my
Yeah, but I've
goodness.
just never. We
I
haven't
got
done
2
any
more that I
videos.
found the other day and still
No,
wrapped
you
up.
did
Yeah,
not.
they're in the dungeon. I go, oh, I did order 2 of those. They're still in the wrapper.
The one thing he told me to take home, and he
Yeah.
basically threw it at us,
Yes.
the sound thing. He said he found 2 more.
2 more, and there's still one up in the loft. That's another one. So I got 3 because I get them and I put them away and I forget where they are, so I just order more. So I found 2 more. I go, oh, that's where they are.
I need to get you a Christmas list.
Yeah. I'll forget where I put them.
Yes.
I couldn't believe I found. I go, son of a bitch. I found another microphone that I ordered still in the box. These things. It was right on my shelf by the bed because I have all my.
Well, you have to
Now
order
look,
one
when
the
we
other
were
week.
live with Jeff,
I got 2 more
I
already.
got to
Okay.
tell y'all this. When we were live with Jeff at the Rod Run,
No. Slammed enough.
no,
Slammed.
That's where he broke
Slammed
it.
enough.
Yeah.
That's
the
where I broke
microphone.
them.
Yeah, that's where he
Okay,
broke it.
so he pulls out 3
Hey,
more
Mark.
of his microphone for his camera. And I'm like, you've got 3. You say I got maybe 3 more in the car too.
Oh yeah. I got 3 in Walter right now. Just in Walter. 2 in Ethel. Well, because I break them. I fixed one that I broke.
Did you really?
It only broke the
Hey, Mark.
nipple on the plastic, but it didn't affect the wiring.
Lone
So
Ranger was
superglued
going
it.
to town on them. They did do that with the burgers too.
Yes, they did.
What did I miss?
They also ate every cheeseburger in one day during Gatlinburg week. Lone Ranger says they did.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they did.
Now,
And
what I
Leslie was
find a
saying-
little offensive, and you
She
tell
wanted
me,
to make
Denise,
sure that you look fantastic.
do you
not the other
find this
people.
offensive?
Yes.
People in North Carolina, right after the hurricane, there's people that were starving, people that couldn't get any food.
Yeah.
And yet there were people still doing these glutton videos. And to me, that I found that a little, they could have just delayed some of
Yeah.
that for a week or
Yeah.
2. You keep doing what you're doing, but these people couldn't even get a bite to eat, or water
Yes.
was a big thing. And you're stuffing food down your mouth for clicks. And that really offended
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's workers, Gatlinburg workers that were living in the cars in parking lot because
Yes.
their house, 1, either didn't have any power or water, or 2, their house was gone,
Their house was
completely gone.
flooded
So
Yeah.
they didn't want to lose their job, so they're staying in Gatlinburg in their car.
in their car. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I find that offensive. Really do.
I found it completely poor taste,
Very cool.
and it says a lot about that channel.
Screams volume.
It screams
Yeah,
volume.
yeah, I know. I agree with you.
It says their character is probably not pointed in the right direction.
The moral compass.
Yeah, it's a little wrong.
They
love
did
the
a
Christmas.
they did a drive where we could donate, and they had a truck took over there. Whoever you're.
I think it probably went right to their garage. If there was any food involved, it probably went right to the garage. These bag of chips, they're coming with me.
Let's hope not, right? Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Holy moly.
I don't
Imagine
know.
that.
They
Well,
did
there's
do
a place in hell for people like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Special place.
You steal from the poor, you need to have you need to be bitch slapped.
Reverse Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up. We've been here 2 hours, 15 minutes. I want to thank you for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway, and Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Thank you for joining us. If you had a good time, like, comment, subscribe. Check out all these channels. Frog King Tom, Joshy and Stacy, drycreekbeardcare.com, or just Dry Creek Beard Care. Mark Katz, what up? Lori B, thanks everyone. Yeah, thanks to you. Appreciate you all being here, and you will see me again very, very soon.
What's your number?